Yo, what's up guys? My name is Holly and welcome back to Chronicle. This is the home where some of my favourite people and I will get together, tell some awesome stories and hopefully take you guys along for the ride with us. On today's episode, we're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So if you don't know what that is by now, it's about time you get to know, and we have the perfect place for you to do so right here at Chronicle, where we are going to be rejoining our wonderful, intrepid adventuring party in the world of Cthulhu, which is a homebrew world of my own creation. We've been in here for 36 sessions, probably like 50, episode 55 I think we're at now? 54.
Which technically means 55 after the break.
Well,
Yeah,
we're in the 50s now.
You are correct.
We've been doing this for so many hours. So many hours.
Midlife crisis though.
So much love.
Yeah.
And,
Just you wait till the
care.
break. I'll have a midlife crisis. I'll come back. Completely
Maybe
grey-haired.
between us.
The last few episodes.
What, did I miss something?
No.
Oh, okay. The last few episodes that we have been exploring with our party have taken place in high up in the mountains. Some perilous Arctic journeys for the gang. So if you'd like to catch up on anything that you might have missed up until this point, please go and check out the links down below to our YouTube channel where we have all of our archive videos over there. We have the Cthulhu campaign, Rift Between Worlds, which we're going to be playing tonight over there. We also have Blissful Oblivion, Loki's campaign set in the world of Planthera, homebrew world of his own creation. And we have Arban over there. We have 2 arcs of that. Xander's campaign, Infrasound and Slippery When Wet. Unfortunately I missed the last Slippery When Wet, but I think you're DMing this week as well, so I will be there.
Technically next
Unless I die.
week.
Whoa.
That's lucky.
Okay. I like how you flinched.
Anyway, yeah, please go
like
and check
the
those
way
out
you
as well. We
feel.
also have some one-shots over there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Did I miss
Subscribe to
anything?
all of our stuff.
Yeah, we also have some links down there to our TikTok, Instagram, Chronicle Instagram Enjoyer. Please go and check that out. It has some great art over there. Some awesome reels as well that Xander's been putting together for us. They've been pretty cool. Also, I should note as well that some of the gang are going to be doing a gaming stream as well this Sunday. So at our usual time, 8, so please go and check that out. It's been Dead by Daylight for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if it's going to change this time, but we'll find out when we get there on Sunday.
Apparently it's Valorant.
Valorant, maybe. I don't know.
Potentially
I don't want to.
Valorant.
I don't want to commit to anything because I might be wrong.
I wouldn't commit to anything either.
Some Dead by Valorant gameplay for real.
Just some cool games over there. Please go and check it out. I think that's pretty much it. Did I miss anything? No.
Our 20 subscriber special. We hit the big 2-0.
On
Woo-hoo!
YouTube.
20 subscribers.
20 subs!
I didn't know about that. That's amazing. Thank
Should
you
we-
guys so much for all of your support. We appreciate it.
Should we shout out a random subscriber? Can we see their names?
No,
Some of them.
it'll probably
Anyway.
be one of us.
What if, yeah, what if we...
I'm joking. Sorry, that was me.
There's only 9 of us here, so
No,
that
I
still
was saying
leaves
that
11
if we picked it
people.
at
We don't
random,
subscribe to
it
our
could
own
have
shit.
been one of us. Is what I'm saying.
That's okay, Jack.
I wasn't saying that it was only us. Whatever. I
My
can't
heart's
defend
in
myself.
crack.
I can't.
Jack's
defend
uncovered the
myself
11 altogether.
Jack's a
I'm sorry,
hater.
Shit.
Alright, with that being said, I think it's about time that we jump into our session for tonight. So, we're going to be doing usual prologue, so everybody just bear with me for a little bit. You're going to be, unfortunately, listening to my voice for a couple of minutes now, so...
Unfortunately. Shut up. We love
Whoa.
it. We love it.
Shut up!
Look at that unfortunate crap in over here.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Yeah.
You listen to my voice.
There we go.
Anyway,
God,
Thank you
from
for
the ego.
fixing your mistake.
I do have a massive ego. I'm Fig Jam. Alright. Blankets of undulating white snow seem to stretch on for miles and miles. Farther than even the gods' eyes can see, they lay underneath a softly twinkling sky. Millions of stars arranged in a complex pattern weave around one another as they look down upon the world below. The bright faces of Cathora's moons traverse across the sky, leaving a bronze hue to descend upon the world as Malion reaches her zenith. Faint wisps of fluffy clouds mark the crescent surface of Luron's hold in the sky, barely held together by strands. In the sky, everything is quiet, peaceful for a time. Below, flurries of gently falling snow descend from above. They gather on the ledges and rocky outcroppings of nearby mountains that rise from the ground like serrated blades. They dust the tops of the sparse vegetation that clings to the sides of jagged peaks and dots the other endless plains of snow.
I was connected to
What is happening?
The voice phone hooked up and those were all the keyboard noises.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, what the hell?
And that was the.
Do we want to turn?
Lucky, would you do the honours of unplugging the speaker?
Oh no, I'll go to play my.
I'm glad that happened now in the less important part.
It's all important. Shut up. Continue.
Okay. A fierce wind threatens to snap their boughs, bending them close to the ground under its force. It whistles through pine trees and shakes their sharp needles to the ground, standing up straight in the air before being hastily smothered by an oncoming wave of snow picked up by the breeze. The wind howls across the plains and in between stone pillars, almost as if a scream is being carried with it in its wake. The plains rumble with the oncoming threat of great beasts that tunnel beneath its surface, working their way through frozen and slushy soil. Enormous trenches wind their way across the plains, huge walls of compact snow and patches of ice left in the wake of these creatures. Nestled in between the curved edges of two mountains, the yawning mouth of a cave shelters from the gale that blows billowing stacks of snow into its front. Standing just beyond the reach of the biting wind, snow dusts the boots of a figure cloaked in thick furs. They stare outwards into the darkened sky, their eyes scanning restlessly, searching, seemingly, for something to appear on the horizon. After a moment or two of screams carried onto the wind towards them, a new sound pierces the air. It grows ever closer, a faint rattle on the breeze. Almost like chimes in the wind, it draws closer and closer. Far quicker than expected, the rattle becomes deafening, filling the space of the cave and reverberating off the roughly carved stone. The cave is rocked by the force of an enormous weight colliding with its side. Rough claws scratch against the side of the mountain, the rattle carried on the breeze. It descends closer to the mouth of the cave. Fragments of stone tumble to the ground and bounce off the narrow edge. The figure watches on, unflinching. A jaw filled with enormous teeth the size of daggers appears before the figure. It smells the breeze, scenting. A maw devoid of skin and flesh rattles with the force of the wind passing through its bones, now exposed to the elements. The nose gets closer and closer until it's only a hair's breadth away. It breathes out, a gust of air blowing the figure's hair back and their hood off. The jaw splits in two. Faint moonlight glints across fangs dripping with saliva and blood. Did you find them? The whisper is carried away in the wind. The rattle sounds again. And did you kill them? The wind howls in the distance. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Perhaps I need to pay them a visit myself. But our story for the evening.
We're gonna die.
Hang on,
We're
hang
gonna
on, hang on.
Someone?
That
The
doesn't.
dragon thing?
Yeah.
Someone's with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
I don't know!
Damn, that's crazy.
That voice sounded an awful lot like Chivo.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Don't worry about it.
But our story for the evening begins in between two enormous walls of stone. High in the sky, the sun dips behind one of the walls, stretching its rays into the opening below. Snow settles on the shoulders of a group of colourful adventurers, weary after tense moments spent in this vast Arctic space. The named, you guys are currently within an enormous gorge. Actually, it seems as if it winds around sides and you can't see fully to the end. You can just see past these kind of rough stone walls. It's probably wide enough that you can get maybe 2 or 3 people across. But above you, Dilbert had been leading the way and had heard the sound of rumbling stone shifting above. He looked up and he saw a massive slab of stone that seemed to be teetering on the edge of this gorge. Seemingly just a second away from slipping in, with just the slightest touch. The named. What would you guys like to do?
Run! Hi. The boulder is teetering like on the edge of a cliff, and it's on like the side, so it'll fall that way. Is it the same falling the other way as well? Like if it was something to hit it, would it fall that way?
So it's currently like this.
Ah, so
It
it's
looks like it's going to.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, so is it a
okay.
point? Or
If
actually
we
just
just
a shot?
continue walking along exactly the same as we are, what's the worst that could happen?
Is it about to fall on us?
It's directly above me, isn't it?
Oh, it's fine.
It's not directly. It's not directly above you. It's a little bit in front. It's also quite high up, so you can't gauge exactly how long or how wide it is.
Would it cause an avalanche if we were to fall and make loud noise?
I don't
Perhaps.
think we should take any actions against the rock. I think we should continue walking
Away.
as slowly as we can.
Sure.
If the rock were to fall, would it cause an avalanche into the thing?
You roll an intelligence check for me.
You failed.
Why would you
Flight
think
intelligence
so?
check?
Yeah.
Not a medicine check.
It's not.
It's not a
17.
medicine that the rock might kill
17.
someone?
You think there's a chance that it might disturb either other rocks or an avalanche. The snow around you is kind of at a point where it looks like it could fall in on you at the moment. You don't know how many meters or how thick the layer is of snow, but it does seem as if it could potentially smother you all. And this rock seems pretty hefty, so might also have.
So after Dilbert's looked up, he's feeling pretty jaded after the past days worth of it. How many days has it been?
It's only been. Do you mean in total
since all of the terrible shit that's happened to us, like the dragon event?
Oh, since the dragon, probably I think 3 days. So this would be your 3rd day, I believe. You travelled
How
for.
talkative was Dilbert while I wasn't here?
I'm not that talkative.
Dilbert's pretty jaded.
Sure.
Dilbert's in a not good headspace right now. He kind of looks up and goes like, "How bad could it be?" And keeps walking.
Sure.
Is Dilbert depressed?
We're all tied together. Are we tied together or no?
You're not
No.
tied together, no. So
I kind of look back and just kind of go, "Who's behind me?"
the marching order, I believe,
I was behind
was. Abelard wasn't in front, right?
No.
Abelard was at the back with A9. So it's Dilbert, Ira, Val, Nadria, Kruger, June, A9, and then Abelard.
I look back at whoever is able to see me, and I just kind of like overly animated, not overly animated, sorry, like dramatically go,
Sure.
and then keep walking.
So we just
Pass the decision off to someone else.
Sure.
I don't think we should ignore it.
Are you saying
Well,
this?
I don't think we should ignore it.
Yeah.
Is this in character or out of character?
In character.
Abelard looks up at it, is like, I mean, it could cause an avalanche if it were to fall. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm thinking you could try to trigger it and just trigger the avalanche from a distance.
So this boulder is like literally right above our heads, more or less.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it might be. It's not exactly above you.
Here's an idea. What if we all backtrack and then cause it to fall? That way it won't fall on us.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here chatting as a boulder
Yeah,
is teetering
sorry,
on the
let's-
edge.
Can we all agree to move back?
Yeah.
All right. Gilbert,
Dilbert's walking ahead.
Gilbert, come back.
I
Come back.
Your ass back here, boy.
How far do I need to walk to get on the other side of the rock?
You don't know. You can roll an intelligence check for me. Sure. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12.
This seems like a pretty small rock.
Never keeps looking.
Hey, Gilbert.
Can I like cast Mage Hand to try
Oh,
and like
I don't know if you should be cut. Maybe smells. Sorry, that's metagaming. Continue.
just so I can tap on Dilbert so that we don't run after you because you
Oh,
might think
true.
you're coming back.
So I'll say you're casting Mage Hand.
Yeah.
That's 6 seconds to cast it, right? It's an action to cast it.
Yeah.
Dilbert in this time,
I'm not
your
running.
movement speed though is
I wouldn't
40,
say
right?
yeah, but I'm not moving my full movement speed. I wouldn't say.
Is it difficult terrain?
It's not. This isn't difficult terrain. So you would, unless you said
Oh,
otherwise
so I'm
that you're moving slowly, which
So-
you haven't until this point. You would have moved.
Okay.
I'd say it would be
40 feet roughly. Yeah. Okay.
sure.
I want to move backwards. I want to be asking everybody behind me, like, no. Let's cause this thing to fall first and then go forward. Right?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I don't know. What would I do?
You're moving backwards.
I'm going to ask everybody, like, can we move backwards, please?
I'm gonna-
Like, everyone's behind me.
Abelard's looking and just like, what about Dilbert's?
Is Dilbert
Get
so much
Dilbert!
If
Dilbert, come
Dilbert's
back!
40 feet away, I can't reach him with Mage Hand.
Can-
So.
Can I?
You can move forward.
Can I whip him?
Can I?
No, don't. Okay, I don't think anyone should be yelling or doing anything disruptive.
Well,
It's only got 10 feet.
Me walking alone is not disruptive, as disruptive as yelling.
Yeah, true.
That's why I wanted to just try and tap
Yeah.
you, but you walked too far.
Me walking alone as a small little kobold, it has a lesser chance of disturbing this rock.
do I think that sprinting to grab Dilbert would trigger the boulder to fall?
Yes.
Even
You
Dilbert
don't
would
know.
know.
I don't know.
don't
Is there
know.
some sort of? Could I analyze the situation
Okay,
somehow? or
last
is it
person
not?
that's able to roll an intelligence check.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rest of you are just gonna
Oh.
have to deal with it. Intelligence check.
Do I have to announce it?
Yes.
Yes.
6.
A 6.
Pressing my
It's so hard to tell.
All right. Well then I'm.
The slab of stone itself is quite high up. Like this is
I also
in
have-
between mountains.
I have step of the wind. I can run if I need to.
You're not too sure how big the stone is. You're not too sure if it would be affected just simply by movement or if it's sound or what specifically would affect it.
I can technically move 160 feet in one round, in 5 seconds.
My
if
character
I
does not
need
know
to.
this. Maybe Anna does.
If need be, I am more than capable of moving a long distance in a short amount of time. But
Huh?
yes.
Dilbert's still walking forward. What are you guys doing?
I'm moving back. Guys, let's just... Dilbert, come back!
Has any noises changed?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I'd be doing a loud whisper. Dilbert, come back.
I'm 40 feet away at this point.
You can hear 40 feet away.
You can hear 40 feet away, but if you're whispering, you can't.
What about I do that? And
No.
That's
no,
still just that's a
don't-
yell
no.
whisper.
would it echo?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll just walk back.
I'm walking back.
We can just walk back and we can wait and see what happens. And if Dilbert dies, then Dilbert dies.
Can I cast light on like a rock or something in front of me? How far is? Oh no, I can touch. No, I cannot. Don't worry.
I could just walk after him, guys.
How high up is the?
Hi, I think is.
You
what-
guys, don't know. Seems pretty high up there. This is a gorge in between mountains.
Yeah, if no one's got any better ideas, I'm gonna start walking in a second.
Can't we just
We'll just
cause
wait
it to
till
fall?
we'll wait till Dilbert gets to the other
Does,
side.
Okay, well,
does
We'll
the
hear back from Dilbert. Dilbert will
Yeah.
do some sort of stupid yell. It'll cause the avalanche, and then none of us will get hurt, and then we can go through.
What if the avalanche blocks our
does
path?
does the gorge kind of go like
Climb over
that?
it.
No.
It's
so
just straight up.
there is some undulation.
Sure.
So there are some parts that come out to the side, create a little ledge. It's not it seems to weave through that way. It's like it snakes through.
Okay.
And when you're standing here, there is like a large kind of there's a bulging part of this stone wall, and it's hard to see directly across. So you
There's
kind of have to
every
move
chance
around it.
that this rock could just get stuck between this wall and not actually fall down and hurt anyone. But anyways, it does not stop walking.
Sure. Dilbert keeps going.
Crazy.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
Back out.
Backing up, I think.
Okay. So
We had just entered the gorge.
you gone probably about. I'd say you're traveling like maybe 5 minutes into it.
We don't need to go all the way back. We can reasonably like go back just enough till we think the rocks are not going to fall on us.
But then, what if the rock falls and then avalanche happens? Which
Then I'll
fills
be
in the-
alive and you guys will be dead.
No, well, like the
You
rock
had
could
to,
fall
you
and-
had to put that. You had to put that thought out. God damn it.
I thought that's the reason we're like backing out and like going
Yeah, because
above.
if the avalanche happened, then
It would just.
One of us has to go.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna follow Dilbert, so I'm gonna walk ahead, and then June just starts walking ahead as well.
Oh, I don't like
Go for it.
this.
Okay, so June and Dilbert walking ahead. Dilbert is, I'd say, after the amount of time that you guys spent debating, probably about 80, almost 100 feet away from you. Dilbert's still walking on. You're moving back. Full movement, 30 feet.
yeah, maybe
30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Tracking numbers.
A9,
Oh no.
30 feet back.
Yeah, I'll be with the rest of the group.
30 feet. Ira,
Yeah,
30 feet. Okay, so as you guys move back, Dilbert is now, I'd say, at least 130. In the next 6 seconds, he's going to be 170 feet away from you. June would be closest at probably.
What's your movement?
30, but I was gonna ask if I could perform the dash action, just to
That-
jog up.
That includes running, doesn't it?
Sure, if you want to jog, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. You jog towards Dilbert.
We still
Dilbert
see-
is still ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can
I
we-
just
can
gotta,
we still have,
I
like,
gotta
line of sight
catch up
on that?
some way.
How far can humans
Have
see?
we curved around any corners?
They will have, if so, as you use your full movement for the next, if you're 170 feet away, they would have moved beyond corner. June is still visible to you.
I
but
look
Dilbert
up
is not.
now.
Sure, you look up now.
Yeah.
Your passive perception, or are you specifically looking to see
I'm
the
just
rock?
looking to see if there's a rock above me now.
It's getting a little bit darker. The sun isn't as prevalent at the moment, but you're pretty small, so it could just be a ledge
Okay.
that's causing that. You're not too sure.
So far, nothing bad's happened, so I don't.
June's
I
jogging.
don't like
I-
this.
How long does it take me to catch up to Dilbert? Presuming Dilbert Did you?
If you're taking the dash you're taking the dash action every single.
Yeah.
Sure.
You'll catch up
until
to
you
me.
catch up to Dilbert.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Dilbert. Rockfall.
Ah,
Cool.
seems up.
Oh god.
Keep
that's
walking
pretty
forward.
You hear shifting a little bit above you.
That doesn't sound good. Oh,
In
what
from
about...
Penny, in from
You
Pound
guys
this
don't
way.
hear it. June and Dilbert hear
Oh,
it.
shit, okay.
Oh. With Avalanche, may have perception.
I have 60 feet of dark vision as well in this case.
There's still sunlight.
Oh, okay.
It's just,
I can still see where I'm
Shaded.
going.
yeah, you can still see where you're going. It gets darker in some patches, but it's like the sun has just dipped behind something. It's
Okay.
not, it's still there, but
Is there anything full on me?
not at the moment.
Okay.
I think we either keep going. I don't think we stop here. That's the one thing I don't
I
think we
mean,
do.
I feel like at this point it'd just be stupid to go back.
I'm sort of in agreement.
Okay, you move forward.
Dilbert, dash with me and keep up with me. Could
Oh
you?
no, I don't think running is a good idea at all.
You sure?
Yeah, I think we should just stay quiet and go slow.
Bits of
Okay.
rock fall down towards you now.
Well, we don't.
We
don't hear
Nope, you don't see them either.
And would you say that because we're backing away, they're going to be full forward, and we were like underneath the rock?
Yep.
Would you say we're moving away at like roughly equal speeds?
If you're running back,
We know that...
So you're saying this rock is bigger than 200 feet long?
I don't know.
We rolled bad on the intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
We're stupid. We don't know.
Was this the only way we could go forward? This gorge?
It's the only path that was in that direction.
I don't see any
You could
reason to
have
Yeah.
tried
Go
to
ahead.
climb up some mountains, some ledges,
How?
Not
No, we
doing
don't
that
know.
again.
but this is
I-
just the most straightforward path.
I legitimately think that going ahead as quietly as possible is not a bad option here.
You're moving quietly now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check, both of me.
Stealth.
Yeah,
Okay.
both for
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Just for non-disturbance, we're not hiding from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
but
Also
you're
just-
still moving slowly and quietly.
That'll be a
24.
24.
See, I would have advantage on this, but I don't need it. Nat 20.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
4.
We're chilling.
A total of
We're
22.
chilling over here,
Sure.
guys.
You guys keep moving.
How long does your telepathy? What's your range on telepathy?
50 foot.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Never
God.
mind.
You
That's it?
hear more stones crumbling. You
Okay.
move forward.
How this we
How long does this path look like it goes on for?
You can't see the end.
Is it still winding around?
Yep.
We'll wind around corners and stuff.
Yep.
hopefully if we go around the next corner, that'll be at least some sort of stoppage for any avalanche that happens.
Yeah. It can't be an avalanche forever. I guess.
That's we should write that down somewhere.
Yeah, you're
Keep
so
this
right.
out.
This is. I'm glad I went on this walk.
Yeah. I felt like I learned something.
Yeah.
The
Let's
rest
keep
of
going.
you guys, what are you doing?
How long have we been walking back at this point?
You're walking backwards. All of you are continuously
Honestly,
walking
I
backwards.
was
You have a
back to the
shape.
point where I
You guys
wasn't-
have a
Yeah.
shapeshifter on the party.
Just,
Okay.
just to a point where we think that the big boulder is not above our heads. Really?
None of you know when it was or wasn't above your heads.
I'm very happy with my decision. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I'm gonna say you guys have already rolled several perception checks and several intelligence checks to see this rock. Unfortunately, no more.
Does anyone have any climbing tools still? I could maybe climb to the top of the gorge and have a look.
We had shoes. We'd be walking. I don't even have shoes.
Does anyone else have rope still?
I have rope.
You've
Is
got
it 50
someone
feet?
that can turn into it. Not a bird, but something that can
Yeah.
fly.
Hang on. Wait. That's a good. Hey Val,
Yeah.
can you turn into a bug and climb to the top or something
Oh god, true, I can.
to see how far this rock goes?
Of course I can.
Oh shit, I'm actually.
Or turn into a
metagame.
or turn into a bird. We've seen him turn into a spider.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do because I don't know if I can turn into a bird.
You can't turn into a
because I don't
bird.
have flying. Don't have enough
You
signal.
don't get flying through to level
8.
8.
Yeah.
Kruger will still ask the question.
I kept an archive of beasts. Oh, giant spider. Yeah. I'll turn. Oh,
Giant spider!
No, actually, I'll turn into just a little. Just a little.
Sure, what's your movement speed?
This is gonna, you're gonna be
Like
there for like
movement speed
an
as a
hour.
player.
Your
As the
movement speed
spider.
as a spider.
As a spot. Okay.
I'm very,
Um,
very okay with my decision as to.
I'm glad you're
I feel
okay.
like-
I'm glad you're okay. We're not.
No,
Just
no,
say spider.
No,
no fear.
I agree.
Got giant.
Dude,
With,
it's
like,
not scared of death
being
anymore.
like slowly walking through, but also I'd roll an at one.
That's fair.
Spider.
That is fair.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
if we get to the other side, I might send myself back
20.
in there.
20? This is. Okay, so every 6 seconds you move 20 feet.
Actually, technically, you do 40.
You can dash.
Yeah, you want to dash? You
Just
move
dash?
40 feet.
Spiders, I'm not super worried about it saying on everyone.
Ever heard of the butterfly effect?
Yeah.
This is
What's the
a
spider effect?
Hey,
Guys,
have wings.
this is a pretty high wall. It is a mountain, so you're climbing for quite a while. Say probably 40, at least 10 minutes.
Oh god.
And
Holy
no big
shit.
loud noises have occurred?
Well, we're
In
going to
that
get to
10
that
minutes?
in a second. But for 10 minutes at least, Val will be climbing up the wall.
God, okay.
Can whilst Val's doing that,
Mhm.
Can I use your rope, Kruger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie my rope and Kruger's rope together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give everyone that's gonna stay one end, and I'm gonna go in after June and Dilbert
Mm-hmm.
and see how far they went. And then if
We
it's
didn't
safe to
stop.
come, oh my god, if it's safe to come, I'll do like 2 tugs or something on the rope
Okay.
and get everyone to go one at a time. And I'm assuming it's 100 feet of rope, so if we need more, then someone else has to tie it to the
Yep.
end.
I
Okay.
guess Apple will hold it, then there's another 100 foot on him.
Are you dashing?
No,
Sure. So,
maybe.
Do you want it? You can also sneak.
well, at this point, Dilbert and June would be at least 200 feet away.
Probably more.
I would say, I'm trying to be fair here, so
Okay.
that takes 6 seconds to change.
30 feet.
Maybe 250 feet-ish, because you can move 40 feet in and
I'm
out,
going.
but
at,
you're
I'm
going at
June's speed.
you're going at June's
Yeah, so we're
speed,
all
so-
moving 30 feet.
sure.
Ooh. Okay, wait, okay. No?
Whoa! I mean, you can mention it. It's, I want to see. I want to see Holly's face.
That's so rude.
No, because I don't know if it'll be a good reaction or a bad. I want to see Con's reaction too, because I don't know if that spell is
Wait, what is it?
Find Steed.
I was gonna
What was it?
suggest summon speed.
That takes
Find
10
speed.
minutes. That takes
I
10
know,
minutes.
but Val's already climbing for 10 minutes. So, because they're so far away, I could summon the steed and...
You
run
could,
after
yeah.
them and... What?
That's me. That'll be real loud.
Depends on the steed, though. This can be any, right? It doesn't have to be a horse.
Horse, pony, camel, elk. I mean,
You could pick something that
Yeah,
would
a
be designed
camel,
for snow, wouldn't it? You could. I imagine elk and stuff. They're designed for the mountains and things.
Mountain goat.
yeah, mountain.
Something that doesn't make a lot of noise and is designed for the things so they wouldn't survive avalanche because they would be evolutionary inferior.
It's up to you.
If you want
I
to,
can't
you can
navigate
give it a
and
shot.
tell you.
If you want to.
Turn to a mastiff.
In 10 minutes though, we will be
Yeah.
thousands of feet away from you. Probably well out of the range of danger.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk then, because
What about?
it's just gonna take too long.
I think that's a good idea as well.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and catch up.
Okay.
I might dash.
Sure.
Let's
Even with
cause
a
the
dash.
avalanche.
Everyone will keep tying ropes,
And
I guess,
kill
when the
us.
end doesn't happen.
You're gonna
Sign right.
kill. You're gonna.
What kind
kill
of armor do you wear?
Chainmail.
Hang now.
Okay. So you dash. Your movement is 30 feet, so 60 feet.
You've got 200 foot of rope. This fire is
So you only have, I think, is it 100 feet of rope?
There's 100 foot tied together and Avalon can keep tying more as needed. He's got another 100 foot on him. I don't know if anyone else has rope as well that we can tie.
Sure. So you only have 200 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you're running. As you begin to run, you wind around this path. You're making your way through the gorge, and you can hear.
You kinda did.
You look above, and you can see slipping down
Oh shit.
what appears to be that slab of stone. Just
You guys kept going.
as
So
you
rapid
move
Slowly.
further underneath
walking.
this slab of stone, you're moving. The rattling of your chain mail armor is kind of reverberating in the space, and all of a sudden you feel yourself jerk to a stop as you run out of rope, and there's no Dilbert and June in sight. You're currently underneath the stone slab.
No.
Hey, June, did you hear that?
Cool, I'm gonna set up camp here.
Did we hear that?
You did, yeah.
I think there was a rock or something.
That's crazy.
Would we have heard on the other bit as well or no?
Was it like a
You wa-
singular rock?
Hang on.
I don't know.
What was that?
Would we have heard the rumbling as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty loud. It filled the space.
That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good.
Dilbert and June.
How loud was it for us?
It sounded. It echoed. So you don't think it was. Kind of. I mean, roll a perception check for me.
Oh, 15.
Didn't sound super far away, but it sounded like you'd moved past that section.
I think we did. I think we're past the worst of it.
Yeah, I think so as well. Should we? We'll stay here. Do
I
you-
guess. I mean.
Do you still have your tent? Fuck no!
No
Oh
man, it blew away in the wind. It was crazy.
damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were sitting. That's right. You were sitting in the tent up with that dragon.
That stupid dragon gotta. You know.
Well, I've got a bedroll. Do you want to both sit on that?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. I flatten out a bedroll on our little ledge.
I'm assuming we're out of danger.
I'm also assuming we're
Roughly.
out of danger.
You can assume that.
Yeah.
Okay. We assume that, and then we sit and wait because we don't think that anyone else could go any other way.
Sure.
Yeah. I like.
You
Pull out a little
sit
book.
in the middle of the track, or
Or
you're sitting
against
close
the
to
wall.
against the
Yeah.
wall.
Sure.
Okay.
I drew a picture for you. It's meant to be of you. You can see that it is just. It's okay. It's decent.
What?
And that's the end of that.
Sure. Next time, as the DM, I would kind of like to be able to say, yeah, roll a performance check for me. So, yeah, I know you're also a DM, but be mindful. Ira,
Hi.
as the rope pulls taut, you snap to a stop, look behind you, and you can see the rope is fully kind of up against one of these ledge, like outcroppings.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears that there's completely no slack left on the rope, and you're being almost pulled back by your trajectory of going forward and whatever's holding you at the end. You assume Abelard.
Honestly, I was thinking drag low is not very strong.
I'm
So-
gonna take off the rope.
You're on the cracking noise.
You hear, as you snap to a stop, silence for a second. And then you hear... You look up and you can see an offcut of stone just hurtling towards you.
Can I cast? Wait, how long does it take?
Find steed.
Hold
Horse,
on, 10 minutes!
I cast Cure Wounds.
horse, take the brunt for me.
Guys, bro, can I summon a horse's meat shield?
Honestly, your best bet might be to run.
Can I cast spells while I'm running, or is that like not allowed? Okay, well I'm gonna sprint. As fast as I can
Which way?
towards you guys.
You're sprinting towards
June and
June and
Gilbert.
Dilbert, sure.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, just in case.
Cool. You panic, feel that same kind of stress and anxiety welling up that you'd felt with the dragon. You see this huge cut-off piece of stone. It's almost a boulder. And it's hurtling off the side and digging into different parts of the wall, bits kind of chipping off to the side. It looks pretty big. How big is your movement? Like, it's 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
You're dashing or you're casting a spell?
Shield of Faith's bonus action, so you can dash it.
That one.
Sure. So you
Sorry.
cast
Yeah,
Shield of
yeah.
Faith and you can see the vines, the spectral vines that kind of wrap around you. For the rest of you, as you're waiting for any sign of Ira coming back or of June and Dilbert, you feel the rope pull taut for a second and then immediately slacken.
Oh no, is she dead?
And after that, you can hear the
Oh no, she's
as
dead.
it makes its way down different parts of the gorge.
Oh, does that trigger a chain reaction? Wait,
And above you, you can hear
where's little spider
as-
Val?
Yeah, what's happening to Spider?
as bits of snow begin
Right.
to kind of crawl in towards you and
See, we would have been fucked if we had stayed there or not.
fall down the sides of these walls. Val, I'd like you to roll a dexterity check for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Check the save.
You should, yeah, but
You will be
Um,
using spider stuff too.
Actually, good
Wherever
point.
I am.
Save.
Because you're in, because you use
Yeah.
this physical set, so you've got.
+2.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually change. Everybody's deck uses a spider.
Oh, 6. I'm spider goes splat.
As you see these bits of snow begin to almost crumble in towards you, they fold. You can see these drips beginning to down next to you. And this wave of snow just blasts you off the wall and you kind of fling to the side, and you're now plummeting. I'd say it's
Can
probably...
I see?
I cast a web.
What's your passive perception?
I
Oh,
think
it's a little dot.
like-
I should have been a giant. I should have just gone giant.
Yeah, 15.
Hang on, everyone. So I'd say it would be about 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, that's what, 120 seconds? So
240 feet.
240 feet in the air. I'm going to say no, and also no.
Damn.
Val is pretty small. Val's a spider, so
That was a spider.
unfortunately you guys don't see Val get knocked off the wall. But Val, you feel yourself getting overwhelmed for a second, and the snow kind of makes its way into your vision, blocking it completely, and you're kind of flung off to the side, and you are now plummeting 240 feet.
Idea.
that's not good.
But like spiders, like I could you could throw spiders.
How does the hit points of what's it called?
The spider will take one
That's
damage,
called
and then
animal
Val will
thing,
take
but-
the remainder.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is how I.
So if Val hits 0 hit points as a spider, does the fall damage carry
Yes.
over? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry,
So
did you
the
just
spider
say
only
that?
has 1 hit point, I think. 1 or 5?
One.
1. So
Can you unturn into a...
Yeah, can
And then Featherfall could be done.
But we can't see.
I
Yeah,
can't-
as a spider.
So you'd
Can't
have
see
to.
the spider.
So well,
Yeah.
but you're not there.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Sorry.
So, Val is falling 240 feet. Dilbert and June, you guys also hear this rumbling. And pressed up against the stone, you guys look above and you can see that you're in a part of the gorge that kind of bows outwards. And you're a little bit under what appears to be like a small... It's not even a fully formed ledge. It's kind of just like a curved bit that you guys are sitting in the curve of. But you can hear around you this rumbling that makes its way through this gorge. And to either side of you, you can see these small bits of stone that kind of fall down to the ground around you. Almost like rainfall. That'd probably be the first 6 seconds. I'd like everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
I'll be doing it as a spider.
You would technically have
-5.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did I should have just been
Intelligence. That's intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
It's +2.
Yeah.
There's your dex.
Yep. Oh, okay.
That's +2.
Why are all the
The
good rolls
fuck?
on useless things?
Alright.
Really good. Oh, it's 7, not a 1. But still.
So, anybody above 20?
21.
Nice.
What's 9 + 10?
Anybody 20 to 15?
15.
18.
Also 18. I think you're first though, because I've got a -1 to.
Mm.
Plus 3 dex. I'm a Dexy boy.
9.
And then
Dex cleric build.
15 to 10?
Yes. Oh wait, 10.
10.
Perfect. Ira, what's your dex?
What's my dex?
0 or 11. Is it 11?
Is
The number.
wait this one?
No. Like your
Your
dex score.
modifier.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 0. Your dex more than
Oh,
0.
sorry.
June, your modifier for dex?
More than 0 because I am +2.
Okay. Anybody? Actually, is that one? Val.
I got a 9.
Excellent. Okay, so Dilbert and June, you guys are a little bit aside from the rest of the party at the moment. Kruger, what would you like to do? You're up first. 6 seconds. You can see snow kind of folding in from above, bits of stone kind of raining down. Your gaze had kind of been trained up to see
Wow. Yeah.
Val. Unfortunately, you can see just snow kind of folding in where Val was. You can hear rumbling in the distance. The rope has completely slackened.
Can I jump over and just die? I guess that's what it feels like. No.
We've broken Kruger.
Yeah, no, Kruger's just panicking now. I think it's time to actually maybe just go for it. Can I make an active perception check to try and look for Val?
Yep.
Even though I'm shit at it. No.
What'd you get?
6.
Sure. Unfortunately, you're panicking and feeling the blood rushing to your head. You can't focus on where Val is or was.
Is that an action?
No.
Oh, then I'll. I want to dash. Dashing doesn't seem smart. I'm just gonna move my movement.
Sure. You're making your movement forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
Moving
forward.
the full 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Isn't that towards where the boulders fall?
I don't know where to go. Either we die, either boulder that way or avalanche in
Or
front of
avalanche.
us. It's.
That's true. This is true.
I don't have it. I'm a fighter. I don't do shit. I fight things. I can't fight snow. I'm done. Smack.
Action section dash.
I will. I could. I mean, I could.
You could.
But that would make the avalanche worse.
I mean, 90 foot.
Yeah. I will.
Typically, you don't know that it was the dashing that did it.
Well.
you don't know what caused the avalanche.
Still don't want to run in case it makes it worse. I'm gonna take the dodge action just to avoid falling rock. That's
Sure.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what everybody else does first.
Excellent. Up next we have Abelard.
So, really random DM-based question here. So, you can damage objects, right?
Yeah.
So, Spirit Guardians doesn't specify whether it damages objects or not. I can just pick who I don't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick not to hurt my friends and have it damage the snow that's about to fall on us? And try and like melt it away as it comes down with radiant energy.
Radiant energy doesn't have an actual heat source to it, though. So.
I mean, technically the solar dragon's radiant damage. That's the sun. The sun is also radiant damage.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna cause it to melt.
Piss. Worth an argument. Alright.
You tried.
I
Yeah,
did.
You tried.
And I couldn't use the spiritual weapon shovel, could I? That wasn't gonna work. Piss. I don't have a lot. I guess can I do an active perception check to see how...
Yes. You may.
Everybody's just gonna keep looking until either we all
Until
at
we
least
find Val.
until at least one of us finds him or none of us find him.
11.
Oh my god.
I have a +7.
That's a very small spider.
What's Val?
240 feet up. Val is moving
Technically,
quick.
Val would be 40 feet up now. Because it would be 6 seconds would take when Val
Yeah,
started
true.
falling and initiative starting.
Don't you
How
fall,
many-
don't
how
you
many-
fall 500 feet around?
Oh,
How
never
many
mind. Val's already
D6
hit the
is
ground.
that?
I thought it was 200 foot around.
What's
I thought
the
it was
fall
5.
damage?
It's max 20d6.
Let me see. Falling
No.
damage.
Double check that, because
Yeah,
that could be
what
Val's
is it?
already just transformed in my
What's the
feet.
calculation?
There was a difference.
How many D6 per?
It's 10 foot.
Val's broken, but he has a million feet on the
Oh,
ground.
That's max fall damage.
It will. It
That
will
means
be.
five legs
That's
That's
curl
why
up
we're
and
trying to
Val
catch him,
would
otherwise he
curl.
That
dies.
will kill you.
500 feet.
Oh, Val's already hit the ground.
But I don't think that, I don't know.
He's 200
Because-
foot to terminal velocity, and then it's 500 foot. A turn. I love consistent rollings. Thank you, wizards. You make it very easy to know the exact.
I'm not sure, but
That's
wouldn't weight affect it at least a little bit?
That's up to the DM.
I feel like weight would affect it, and Val's a very small spider,
That
very
takes
light
no
as
full
well.
damage.
So
Honestly,
Ants-
that's maybe a stretch, but
Because ants survive falls from buildings.
well, but hang on. So you're falling into snow, though.
So the snow wouldn't be
How roughly does it give you a size for how big your spider is?
Are you a small or a tiny creature?
I think I'm a tiny boy.
If you're tiny, then I would say that you probably sink into the snow. You wouldn't be a spider anymore, but you're not hitting the ground, I don't think, as...
No dimensions again. But I've turned into like a tiny spider.
Like, you're talking like huntsman or you're talking like long legs?
Like Damon Wayne. Or like
Light
red
enough
back.
that I feel like you'd be carried away on the breeze, you know? Like,
As I said, like if a shirt, no, if a Daddy Longlegs fell like a building, it'd be fine.
yeah, that's interesting. I think... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be a logic-based decision. I personally think that if you're a daddy longlegs as a spider, I think you're probably light enough that A, you're falling slower, and B, when you fall, I don't think you just splat into the ground
Can
necessarily.
spiders even
Because
die from falling?
I think it
don't
depends
know.
on the spider.
No terminal.
think-
What's the terminal velocity of a spider?
I
can
don't
actually
know.
do
That's
it
why
right now.
that is...
that technical.
No, but
That's
it kinda
generally my question. I personally don't think...
DM ruling, because DM's world and DM's ruling on gravity and same world.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough, but I personally don't think... I don't think snow, because it is a bit of a cushion, I don't think it would... It's not like falling onto concrete. Like, I would say if Val was falling onto stone or concrete, splat. But
And also,
It's
like,
snow is like a little bit...
as well.
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
So is this a rolling in favor of less harsh fall damage?
Spiders die from falling.
Well, apparently they can't. I'm reading animal.
A
Quarters
true
dot com.
spider should survive a fall.
Fake spiders die from falling.
I don't know. I was
You're
gonna
a
say I
fake
don't know what
spider.
that
You
means.
should weave yourself a web parachute. That'd be
I was
free.
just thinking like,
Dope.
could I,
Some spiders
Not
can do
possible.
that.
Not possible.
Spider-Man.
That's
For Val.
Just
Okay,
shooting
yeah,
at
it's
him. It's like this swing kid randomly gets stuck and he gets damaged and the next Spider-Man swings against this wall.
I'm waiting for someone to take the lead.
Yeah, look. My mind logically says that because you are so light, and because it's an impact with snow, I don't think you would die. I think I'd say you'd take some fall damage, but I don't think it'd be. Like, you know how some spiders sometimes lose one of their legs or something like that? So you.
Significant.
Yo, that was
No,
his
so-
finger.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep falling.
Val,
Val's not gonna.
this may be an idea for you. If you still have another wild shape left, you can always turn into a different animal that is sure survives falling, like a squirrel or something.
This is true.
It's true. I was
I
just
think we're
squirrels
right.
wouldn't have a lot.
Uh,
So
wait.
would I?
Not
Would I-
enough time to do that, I don't think.
Not enough time.
Well, I wouldn't get
6
a turn
seconds
falling in the air.
Well, it's 500 feet for a
The
person.
falling happens first.
Oh, okay.
Falling happens
Gotcha.
first,
Ah, then-
and then actions,
Okay.
because gravity's gotta
Well,
do
the
its thing.
rolling.
But the am rolling.
Yeah, it's
I feel like spiders would fall slower.
So
You
we're-
like the goal.
No, look, okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say you won't get a turn to wild shape because that's a full 6 seconds.
Yep.
As a person, you do fall 500 feet per round, so that's per 6 seconds you fall 500 feet. For the 6 seconds, you would have already impacted the ground at 500 feet. It makes it easier for me personally to say that it's 250 feet, we'll say,
Yep.
for a spider because you're lighter.
All good.
You're only 240 feet up, so I will say that you've impacted the ground. But I'm going to say you only give me a dexterity save.
A speeder.
Roll high.
14.
14. I'll say you negate almost all of the fall damage. I'll probably only roll. I might only roll 2d6 for that, I think.
It's very,
Cool.
very generous.
Very generous.
Very
Because I think it's
generous.
usually 20, isn't it? 20d6?
Yeah,
It's 2d6 per.
it's 1d6 per 10 foot.
So
for max
let's
of
say
26.
you've already impacted the ground, so maybe we'll say 14. I might roll. Okay. I'm gonna roll 4d6. And we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
10.
I'll be very forgiving, DM. Very forgiving. I would roll
21.
I'm harsh as fuck.
21.
21.
Okay, so only 20 to you.
I'll take one as a spider.
Ouch.
So does that
I'm
mean
on
that
13 now.
but I don't have to do the active percentage check for Val because Val has just fallen and appeared in
Yeah.
the house, no? I
Yeah.
guess my turn was now healing Val.
So.
Benevolence. Benevolence.
You can heal Val. So technically, what happens within that 6 seconds of you falling is because you fall at such a rapid rate from 250 feet, I will say that your turn, you're last in the initiative order anyway, so before Krugar's turn, you would have seen Val kind of just impact in the snow.
Oh my
this kind of
God.
crater-shaped Val just sinking
What?
into the snow.
Well, that would change. That would change.
Snow sprays up into the air.
Could I pull him? Could I lift him up then?
That would be an action to do so.
Aren't you already
Sure.
30 feet away?
But
like,
so retrospectively,
Yeah, but this is Holly's saying this happened before I had my turn.
yeah, because Val is last.
Because
in
that
the
would have
initiative
changed. Because if I
order,
knew that
technically.
if I would have seen Val before, then I would have changed my
So yep,
turn.
you can use your action to lift Val
Yep.
out of like the vowel-shaped
Yeah.
impression in the
That'll
snow.
be my action. Yeah, I'll lift him.
And then you're going to move.
Then I'll move 30 feet. Yeah.
Sure.
So you're not
30 feet.
just so you're not prone and like in the snow.
Cool. So you're up on your feet. You're healing for how many points?
18 hit points.
Oh, you're too kind.
That's a level 2. Anyway, I'm gonna then move 30 foot towards Kruger, I guess.
Sure.
Fuck it,
You're
we're going now.
even
going
with
now.
Kruger.
So you're booking it?
Yeah.
We're not booking it, we're walking.
We're
Oh, walking it.
like a.
Up
So-
next we have a 9.
Swift walk.
I'm a little bit zoned out at the moment. I realised I have an assignment to submit at 12 o'clock tonight. I've been working on that. I apologise.
Would you like to move forward to keep up with the party?
Yes, I would.
Run.
Are you running or you're just walking?
Well, I don't think running's going to make the situation any worse, is it?
Up to you.
If you run, you do what you do. You do it. You do you, boo.
Well,
You do you.
based on that reaction, I'm gonna try to be as light-footed as I possibly can.
Okay, roll a dexterity check for me, please.
no, don't fuck.
Actually, roll stealth check.
Oh, thank God, I've got advantage on this.
Oh, you do, yeah, because it's a suit. It's still a -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, we're fine. 17. Well, maybe we're fine. Well,
Fucking
only will decide.
I love
if
how
And
you
was that a
assume-
walk? Was that a stealth check for a walk? A9 a chunky boy.
A9 weighs
I
200
know.
pounds. So,
I can just imagine him
Walking
standing.
like a transformer.
We must reclaim Cybertron.
Oh, can we find an upgraded make
Autobots.
Decepticons!
Autobots, roll out!
Okay.
Can we make A9 transform into like
You know what it
into a
is?
helicopter or something?
Dwarfin time!
Go, gadget.
Oh, go, gadget!
Beyblade, let it rip! Okay. A9 is moving forward, trying to be as quiet as possible. Up next we have... I'm gonna do Dilbert and... Actually, Nadia would be next.
Okay, well, I'm probably gonna move forward as well.
David?
Misty step 100 feet forward.
I can't do 100, it's like
Okay.
30. Plus, I have to see it, and if there's corners and
Oh,
stuff.
okay, yeah.
Let me just like Misty stop it up into the air and then fall down and take full damage.
Jump on top of the
I wouldn't be so kind for that.
Misty step on top of the falling boulder.
Yo guys, watch this!
Alright, this boulder, bro!
I have this one move, it's crazy.
Just wait until you see it, bro. It's
Can
Yeah,
we even,
big
like,
gnar
can we
gnar.
see a falling boulder at all? Or no,
Not
we
near
just
you.
hear it?
No,
Yeah,
you can just hear it.
Okay.
You can see the snow that's kind of sliding in
Okay.
towards you.
My favourite is Narbuckle. Dude, that was Narbuckle, bro.
No, that
Yeah,
was
I'm gonna
awesome
move
sauce.
my 30 feet forward.
Dude, it's
just-
totally fucking tubular.
Tubular, that was
Hang on, tubes.
I'm just gonna move
That
my
was my
30
fault.
feet forward with the rest of the group. I'm not gonna take the dash action. But could I hold my action to cast Misty Step if something were to start falling down on us?
To where?
Ahead. Behind.
Don't be dissuaded by Holly's faces.
So ahead, but where? Like around a like to just however far you can see in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Not in
Avoid
the air.
danger avoidance behaviours.
On the ground.
You don't know. There might be some. I'm just kidding. Yeah, sure.
A danger avoidant Misty step.
Sure.
I
Okay.
do lots of those.
You hold an action to Misty Step ahead.
Base.
Is that in your turn? Okay. Up next we have Ira.
Yeah.
How far is Ira from us? Like 200 feet?
Ira is
Because the
Yeah.
rope was 200 foot and then went slack.
yeah
So you're 200 foot head.
technically
Yeah, but I did
now
run.
170 feet because you guys have moved forward.
True.
But yeah, 170 feet away. And on your turn, Ira, you see the boulder heavily impacting with the side, the kind of tumbling. It appears to dislodge a chunk of rock just ahead of you. Are you still running? You can see the boulders that are hurtling around you.
Okay, yeah. I'll keep running.
You're running?
Yeah.
Roll a dex save for me.
Roll well.
I won't. I didn't. 5.
Sure. I'm gonna die. With a 5, you panic, hearing behind you the of rocks beginning to collide with the side and be dislodged, and at the top you can hear this as it begins to slide down the cavern wall towards you. As you're running, trying to track the boulder, you feel your foot slip on a slick patch of ice, and your knee slams into the side.
Not the knee.
3 points of damage, do you? Bludgeoning.
Shredding the gnar, bro.
Oh, dude, you should have kept your feet, bruh. At this point, because you have slipped, you're dashing, but you can see the rock is falling towards you now. It's maybe about this big. This big.
Catch it. Just catch it. Go.
Let your body move to the music. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Only 5. That's pretty generous.
And you are pinned to the ground at the moment.
There we go.
As it
It's like that one. It's like that one
impacts
story.
harshly to your side, you can feel your bones
Oh.
snap slightly in your ribcage.
It's like that one dude that got crushed by the rocks during the Salem witch trials.
Oh yeah. That was for a
yeah,
different reason.
I fully thought you were going somewhere else with that. I thought you were going to talk about the dude that got stuck in the cave.
That's
and
too.
127
that
hours.
too.
Yeah.
That too.
He
I'm
munched
talking about
on
that one last dude who has the fucking banger last words. It's like more weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking king. That's some king shit.
You are pinned against the wall by this boulder.
Yay.
So in order to move further forward, you'd have to shove the boulder off, and you can hear with your impact the rumbling above of more stone.
This is so funky.
Shredding the gnar, bro.
Arnar, bro.
Up next we have Val.
Shred that gnar.
So I've fallen and I've transformed back into.
You
You've
are.
been helped up and healed though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hold
you're
you
on
up.
your feet.
Yes, so you can start moving. I'm not afraid. On your feet, sir.
And everyone else
Stand up!
is running away, right? I'll join in the running.
Sure. Are you taking a full dash action or are you just walking?
If I dash, that doubles.
So you can move
Yep.
60 feet instead of 30.
I'll do that.
Alrighty.
You're running forward?
Val's making the first dash.
Val's making the first dash through.
I'm making the first.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
the first
We're,
one
we're all
dashing.
we're all chicken shit.
They're all
You
walking.
begin to
Oh.
run. You can feel your feet kind of sinking slightly into the snow from the impression that you've made, and the snow that had been dislodged and is kind of down onto the ground.
To be fair, you're a small person, so
This is true.
where's my
You can
first
hear
sound?
behind you as it gets dislodged from the massive amount of movement that's shaking these stone walls. Up next we have Dilbert.
What's the current
Current situation for you in June is that you're kind of sitting in the curve of a rock wall, and you can hear around you bits of stone that are falling to the ground. They seem relatively small at this point in time, but in the distance you can hear.
I reckon we should keep walking.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good about this either right now.
Should we wait for it? I mean, like, they must have done some real fucked up shit back there. I don't know. It's like,
We're so stupid.
I wish they came with us.
I mean,
I wish you
maybe
could.
we should have said something. Yeah, I should have said something.
I mean, hindsight 2020, you know?
Although,
We can't blame ourselves for
I
our
don't think
past mistakes.
I don't think they would have listened to me telling them. You
So
guys
this
should
whole
go."
conversation will take 6 seconds.
Let's just
So you
go.
know. So if you're just sitting there,
Well,
that would have been
can
yours.
Can we walk? At the start of the conversation, we did say we should get out of here. So can we walk and take the conversation?
Make
as
sure
an
you
action?
specify next time that you're
Yeah,
walking
sorry, yeah,
forward.
sorry.
Are you doing so quietly or are you running?
I'm just gonna walk again.
You're just walking?
I would like. Can I perception check above us at all now that it's a new thing that we're
Not
looking
technically your turn, still Dilbert's
We-
turn.
at? Oh, okay,
we,
cool.
yeah.
So, Dilbert, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Do I? I don't know. Is there anything that's gonna hit me urgently?
I don't know. You can look to see if you'd like to, or you can continue on.
Can I? No, because that's a dash, and I don't want to dash. I walk. I'll walk slow. I'll walk stealthily.
Sure.
Yeah,
Roll a stealth check for me, please.
that'll be a 25.
Sure. Anything else that you'd like to do in your turn, or that's it?
Can I hold deflect missile reaction, or is that just a reaction I can do?
It's just a reaction,
Okay,
I believe, that
then
you can
yeah.
do so.
Could-
You could dodge. Oh no.
You
Yeah,
can
you
do
can
a
dodge.
action.
You can dodge. Yeah. If you want to take the dodge action, you can.
Yeah, okay, sure.
That just gives disadvantage to.
I'll hold the dodge action.
Disadvantage to stuff hitting you,
Yeah. Or take the dodge action, I guess.
Yes.
What?
Holding the dodge action would be funny because it would only take effect after the thing had happened.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I'd take the
Yeah,
dodge.
technically, yeah.
Sure. June.
I would like to walk alongside Dilbert. It's sort of spooky. And I would like to roll a perception check to see what's above us,
Yep.
what's happening at the top of us. And that would be a 19.
You don't see anything. So you're stepping out and you're walking. What are you looking for in specific? You're just looking for something.
I'm looking to see. So there seems to be an avalanche happening where stuff seems to be falling down.
Not in your section.
Not
so
in our section.
You can only hear small bits of rock that are kind of. There's rumbling across the whole wall.
Okay.
It doesn't appear that there's any rocks or any boulders that are hurtling towards you or anything like
Okay.
that.
That's
It's
what I was
just small
checking for.
fragments of rocks at this point in time. There's no avalanche at the moment. But
And-
you can hear shifting above with a 19.
Okay. Yeah, I think we keep going. Secondly, I think whatever is going to happen has already happened, and I don't think we need to hide anymore.
That's probably true. Oh well.
Thanks, bud.
I mean, I don't have any. I can't stop a boulder. I then look at my hands and go, "Can I?"
I've never tried either.
You're looking at your hands.
Sure.
What's your passive perception? 12.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hands.
I kind of just go like, "Could I stop a boulder?"
I've got
How
a-
would you treat boulders as me deflecting missiles? Like, would
A
that
boulder, I wouldn't.
It's a ranged attack, so it has to be considered a ranged
Yeah,
attack.
so-
Technically.
So
technically.
a boulder is not a
A
projectile.
boulder would be bigger than you, most likely. So
Does
Alright,
that?
this casual.
Does that?
parry this casual. But if it was a smaller rock, then it probably would be a ranged attack towards you, so you could deflect it.
It is specifically a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
So no. No deflect missiles allowed.
Well, then
Well, I said yeah, so.
Oh, I just
Oh,
said yes.
what?
So,
So you can
I
reduce-
like that you
yes.
decided you were just
Oh,
like, nah, fuck
no.
it, I don't want to get
No,
benefit."
I
No,
was
no,
like,
I've changed my mind.
no, because I didn't know if you considered the boulder a ranged attack because it's not coming
Well,
from
I said
someone.
boulder no, because it's bigger than you probably.
Yeah.
Like a boulder I'm thinking is like
Like the rock
this
that
big.
hit Aaron. Like
that was
before.
bigger than
Than
you
me.
would be able to deflect. So
Okay.
deflecting a missile would be something like, I'd say maybe that big
Yeah,
max.
yeah, yeah.
It's like a golf ball or tennis ball size.
And it was coming
Right,
towards
like-
my head and I could just go
You could deflect it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or you could, yeah.
deflect it
Try to.
towards
You could try to
you.
deflect it. But yeah, if it's anything bigger
Yeah.
than that size, I'd
Yeah,
say it's not
okay.
like the way that I think of deflect missiles is that it has to be hand sized, so you can
Sure.
deflect it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it can't be
okay.
your whole body to like throw it
Yeah,
because
okay.
that's a different
Okay,
action.
cool. Sounds good.
Cool. So that ends your
No.
turn.
Dodge action, and then I'd like to end my turn.
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, so after that we are back at Kruger.
Okay, so Val's just done the first dash. I'm like, I guess we're running! And I'll follow Val. I'll follow
Okay.
Val and sit, I'll dash.
You begin to sprint, and you can hear the
Time to run, everyone!
as it begins to rumble above you. You can see in the distance what appears to be a flock of birds that kind of up into the air, disturbed with the rumbling of this cavern, this gorge.
Flip them off. Like, I wish I could fucking fly!
So you're sprinting 60 feet.
Yeah.
Perfect. Up next we have Abelard.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Sure.
Saying, if we can move a bit of AC might help. And then, dash action. I guess I'm just gonna run 60 foot as well.
Yep, perfect. A9 running as well.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat and then bolt.
Wait, whoa, hang on. You can move
Okay.
35, bonus action 35, and then action 35. You could fucking go fast, dude.
Bye.
Sure. You're casting Expedition.
That's 105 feet
Yeah, you
in
can
6
catch
seconds.
up to us.
So, you would probably almost be caught up to Ira at this point.
So you see
Yo, you can save me.
No, we can't.
Yeah, you can
Because you've moved 30 feet, so that's 135. Oh, but Ira also moved, so yeah, probably not quite up to her. Still got a little bit. Still got a little bit of time, but as
Good
you
shout.
as you watch A9 begin to run forward, you can see the little like blasters kind of appearing up the arms and legs,
That's cool.
and begins to kind of move forward. But at the same time, you hear the
Yeah, it's
impact
getting
of
worse!
this metal arcanoid that begins to kind of
God damn it!
sprint through the space, and at this point, the entire gorge seems to kind of crack and shift, and falling behind you guys. I'm assuming the rest of you are running.
Yar.
So Nadria's running.
Val, you're running.
Val's running. I would say so. You're as a reaction, you were casting see if anything
Yeah.
fell around you, or
Yeah, if anything started falling around or on top of us, I was gonna cast Misty Step to go as far forward as I could.
sure. So you probably only get 30 feet forward.
That's as far as I can go with Misty
Yeah.
Step, so that's good.
So yep, you kind of zip up forward as well, disappearing in a cloud of black, like, sick, edgy smoke.
What did She-Bob have to
Edgy
say about
smoke.
it?
Haven't checked in with Chiba in a while.
He's fine, don't worry about
You
it.
guys begin to sprint through the cavern, and for the ease of things, I'm assuming you're all just running now.
Yeah,
Nobody casting anything in particular at this point in time, but as you guys begin to make your way through, some of you moving much faster than the others, you can hear the impact of boulders as snow sprays up around you. Now we have Ira. Ira, what would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Summon State. I'm kidding.
Sounds so serious.
You're pinned by rock,
Yeah,
so
I know.
What's your
you'd have to
strength,
shift it off.
She's strong. She's
though?
like the
You
strongest
can
in the
move
group.
the rock.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think you need to cast. I don't think spells.
I'm just
will run.
looking.
Sorry.
I think I'd like to
No
try and
backseat
shift
shaming,
the
Roger.
rock.
You'll get in trouble.
I'd like to shift the rock.
Sure. Roll a strength check for me.
No, it's my bad. Oh.
What's your roll?
13.
Fortunately, the DC that you needed to move was 15.
You still stop.
This huge boulder's kind of pinning
Fortunately.
you. Unfortunately,
Oh, I was like,
it's kind of pinning you to the wall.
sick bastard.
You sick fuck. Pressing into your side, you kind of try and shift, but you feel this white hot pain kind of sear down your side as you feel it crunch your rib cage. Around you, other bits of rock begin to tumble to the ground. It's very precarious to get around now, but you are trapped and your movement speed is 0 for this round. So that will end your turn, presumably. The fuck is that noise?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's a weird animal.
Is there something outside?
Is someone's phone vibrating against the table?
No.
Well, I feel like we'd feel the table vibrating as well.
It's a cat, guys.
It's a cat.
Okay.
That is.
It's a cat.
Who's cat?
Neighbour's cat, probably.
My cat does this too.
Sounds like a weird fucking alarm.
I thought it was like a Minecraft sheep or something.
Anyway, so that will end your turn. Up next we have Dilbert and June. The space is
Moving now. It's moving.
yeah, it's moving.
Grooving.
And at this point you see a large kind of ledge begin to and crumble in.
I think that's time to run.
Let's fucking go!
We
So
start
you
running.
begin to run.
Yeah.
All right. Are
I'm
you using
still-
your full?
Huh?
Are you using your full movement speed or are you using June's?
I'll use June's.
Sure.
I'll run alongside June.
Perfect. You begin to sprint through the space, and you can hear these bits beginning to dislodge and impact behind you.
And I'll also take the dodge action. I feel like is that
Sure.
just kind of part of the course now?
I mean, no, you'd have to say.
Okay,
it,
well
but-
then yeah, I take the dodge action. Oh, sorry. I can't take the dodge action because
because
I'm
you've
running.
dashed.
Yeah, no.
You can spend a key point to bonus
I'm
action.
not. I don't want to do that.
Sure.
I don't have that.
Key points.
We had a long rest, didn't we?
Not
Uh,
really. Not recently.
Yeah.
No, it's a short rest though, so I get all my key points back.
We had the long rest, like when we did the big sleep, and you didn't do anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I would have all my key
You
points.
have all your key points.
Oh, I probably didn't,
Um,
I probably didn't hit long rest for you, so.
So,
Okay, no, I will. I'll use a key point and dash as a bonus action, and then I will take the dodge action as well.
okay. So you're well ahead of June then.
No, I'm still running alongside June.
So you're taking the
dash
to
ac-
dodge.
dash- the-
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm taking the dash action,
Yep.
but holding back 20 feet of speed to keep up with June, or to keep.
Yeah,
back
you're
with
spending a
June.
key point though to dodge. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Now, because you're all running, the group that had stayed behind at first, I'm going to get everyone to roll a dex save for me.
Good luck.
Not you.
That
Oh,
was
dear.
really
Oh,
fucking mean.
Wait. Ready?
You'll be fucking
That's not enough for me.
Alright, anybody above a 10? You're the only one above a 10?
You did it! You did
This is
it!
the first time this has happened.
Okay, so Nadria, for you, you can hear the walls rumbling around you. It's deafening for a moment, and you disappear into a cloud of red and black smoke that kind of drifts across the snow. You reappear, and just to the side of you, you hear as a boulder impacts heavily. Snow sprays up, and you kind of wipe your eyes, but you just manage to duck out of the way in time. For the rest of you who did not roll above a 10,
Does the Shield of Faith help in any way?
it will for this now.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do is, it's +2, right, to your AC. All right. So everybody who rolled below a 10. Actually, I'll do this. My skulls,
Ooh.
just for everyone at home.
That's
This is what I'm rolling now. This is my 6s. Well, that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
As Kruger, you feel.
Oh, shit!
As you're sprinting, you look up just at the last second and you feel.
Oh!
It kind of impacts harshly in the top of your shoulder.
Hey man, why is it always a shoulder injury for me?
Val,
It's PTSD right there.
Aina,
I swear to God, it's always a shoulder injury.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Your arm getting ripped out of the
Yeah.
socket.
Fuck!
Every time.
In the lore, has this happened to Kruger before?
Abelard, you will only take.
At
You
least
have
twice.
plus 2, 5.
Twice.
Nice check. A9 and Val, you also take 7 points of damage. The stone kind of just clips against your calf A9 as you're sprinting. You stumble on your steps. Val, you feel it, a rock kind of ping off the back of your head.
Oh.
Not a huge boulder, just a small rock, but still hurts quite a bit.
That's an image.
And you feel yourself kind of stumbling to a stop before you guys continue to run. Ira, you are still pinned, and you can feel other rocks kind of beginning to fall and slam into the sides. I'd like you to roll a dex save for me with disadvantage, please.
Okay. 10.
No other rocks hit you. I'm being generous here. No other rocks hit you at this point, but you are still pinned. Are you going to try and shift the rock again, or you're just going to stay? Because I'd say at this point A9 probably would have caught up to you, or be almost above you. Like,
Yeah, I might just lie there and kind of accept my fate.
sure.
You can hold
I'll
the.
do this with my free hand in the snow. I'm gonna make a snow.
You can hold your action
Sure.
and wait for A9's help.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait.
To help A9 shift next round.
Okay.
So next time it's A9's turn, you can give A9 the help.
Sure.
Or you can do.
So you can hold the help action. is
So
what you do.
A9 will probably be about, I'd say 20 feet. Oh, you can move 105 feet around, so you probably be, pretty much up there. You can see coming around the corner, A9 just the bits of snow that kind of rising up, like boulders.
I was
The
gonna start
soul-
screaming. I can't see who it is. I'm assuming. Because I'm
All
stuck
you
under
hear
a
are these,
rock.
You hear
these
this
heavy, like,
transformer running down the.
Optimus, no!
not Optimus Prime.
You gotta
As
do the
A9
Autobots
rounds the
voice
corner.
James.
Up next we have Dilbert
Autobots.
and June. I'd like you both to roll dex saves for me, please.
Dex save.
Us too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I get my turn last round?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
You
you
did-
just.
yeah, you did a dodge.
I asked if you guys are running, right?
Were you gonna just take the dash action?
I can't remember. I had a different plan. Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Because dash action would have been your turn.
I just assumed
The-
because you
the
both said
running
you were
would be
running that
running.
I just assumed you were running. But what would you
we
like
did
to do?
say.
No, I'll save it for next time.
Oh, that's this turn.
That's now.
That's now.
Yep.
Well,
What did you say? Dex.
Yep.
I didn't roll a dex save.
Mhm. Above a 10.
Yeah, it's above a 10.
well, I got a nat 1. I'm so sorry.
No, that's why I run with you though, so you're fine.
Sure.
How big's the rock?
What are you doing in your turn?
I wanted to look across to Dilbert and be like, Dilbert, this is a secret, okay?
Whoa.
And then I wanted to cast Form of Dread, which would give me temp HP to.
That has an area effect, right?
No.
You're frightening.
No, I have to hit them if I want to frighten them.
Sure.
On to your turns. Yeah. But I gain. That's a 6. 8 hit points.
Sure. Unfortunately, you did get a nat 1, so you
Yeah.
do not succeed on your dex save. And as Dilbert, you watch June's form shift and kind of the bones click and extend in places and kind of shift under the skin. You see eyes darken and the jaw kind of drop slightly. This faint
Ooh.
kind of making its way into the space. June, you were immediately hit with a rock that kind of slams into the side of your face, and you will take 8 points of damage. No, sorry.
Ah.
7.
Way.
Hey, you still got 1 temp HP. That's fine. You just go, ah!
And because you did not succeed, your movement is 0 because you are pinned.
I'm pinned?
You're pinned for this round.
Okay.
Do I get a turn or not? Because my
yes.
turn would technically
So-
have been before June.
So
That happened.
that happened.
Okay.
You have a reaction to it, but I don't think there's anything you can do as a reaction that would help you.
Yeah,
So
can
because
I-
your dex is higher, I say you don't get a,
Okay, that's fine.
unfortunately.
Can I?
That would be a bit too nice of me.
Can I push?
You're
Can I stop and help get rid of the rock?
You can, yeah, if you're stopping, but that'll be next turn.
Oh,
Because your turn goes before.
So your
June's.
dex is
So
higher.
you've already run, then the rock hits June, then
Yeah.
June goes pin. So you're like,
Oh,
shit!
Oh, so okay.
So
I
next
see,
turn you
I
have to go
see.
back and do it.
I have to go back and do it.
So it was at the beginning of my turn that I got hit with a boulder, or at the end of my turn?
So it's an action, isn't it? Form of dread.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
So it happens. Okay. The rock hits you at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
You do still have an action, but
No movement.
Yeah.
Can I try and shift the rock?
sure.
Presume a strength check?
Mhm.
17. Oh no, 16. I got -2, I got -1.
Sure. So you can shift the rock. Your movement is still 0.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not pinned by it.
Yeah.
But you were enough to stop your movement.
Cool. I understand now.
That will end both your turns.
Yeah.
So up next we have the rest of the group. You guys are still running, making your way through. I'd like everybody to roll a dex save for me. This time the DC is 15.
That's not a bad
Not
one.
quite yet. So A9
No,
and
no.
Ira, you guys
I
are
wish it
both.
wasn't that one. I could reroll them.
A little bit further ahead.
Yeah, you're a little bit further ahead
fine.
than the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Like,
That's cool.
I think I've had a single roll above 10 tonight. So
Anybody
No
above
way.
15?
I'm just giving
You
it
should have kept
Some
it. You should have
good-
kept
good
it.
vibe.
good vibe. Yeah, yeah. It was close.
The thing was
15.
helped anyway.
15?
Vibration.
Yeah, we'll
Take it.
7.
It's the
Does
highest
not
roll.
succeed. What'd you get?
5.
7.
Okay.
7.
Two sevens,
with
two
the
sevens and a
rolls
5. So Val,
Fucking dice.
you are able to just kind of shrug off the rock that hit you and keep moving. So you're dashing. You've moved your full 60. For the rest of you, your movement is 0. You are pinned by these boulders that
Fuck!
Oh no. Like
begin
pin,
to
like,
slam into you.
so can't move.
That is only 5 points of damage this time. For you, only 3. Lucky.
So, the rocks, as you said before, the rocks pin us at the start of our turns.
Mhm.
Can I use my action to...
Shit. Yep.
Alright, you're bad, you're bad. Strength check, that... 12.
Does not succeed.
Can it be an athletics check?
No.
You gotta try, then no.
Nice, but no. Yep.
6.
Close.
So 9.
Sure, does not succeed. Abelard?
Hey, Misty said
Yes,
that
I wish to get
underneath.
it.
Yeah, roll a strength.
Yeah. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Sure, go for it.
I have that. And I need all the help I can get.
Val, you can also stop and try and help if you want to try and shift.
Yeah.
He's
I would-
rolling
I'd-
shit.
if
Which
they're
one am I
stuck,
rolling?
then yes.
I have
Who
rolled
would you
these.
like to help?
Is everyone like equally stuck, or is someone more stuck?
Yeah, at this point in time, yes.
Avalette is the weakest.
Okay, Avalon.
I
Wait,
don't know
aren't
if
you?
that's
What are
true.
you rolling at the moment?
Isn't
The strength
not
check.
I have just 0.
-1.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He is the weakest. But you can get out.
Yeah. I'll wait until Avalon does his thing.
Oh,
Do I have to decide before?
Can you react?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to pick before Abelard rolls.
Are you rolling to get out?
Yes.
And you've just given yourself. If you give, okay, I'll help. No.
Very
Okay. Love me, guys. Fucking hate you.
Mhm.
That's 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
With inspiration.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 on that D8 and a 5 on the fucking D20.
So a couple of things happen. You guys are all kind of slammed into by these boulders. One of them kind of lodges onto your foot, Kruger, and you're kind of trying shifting, but you're in so much pain that you just back off. Yeah, you're just crippled by it at the moment.
I'm just getting angry at this point.
Nadria, as you're kind of just narrowly avoided the first one that impacted right in front of you, you're wiping the snow off your face, and you feel behind you the immediate white-hot pain of your bone cracking in your shoulder blade. Your scapula kind of buckles you forward, and you're pinned against this other rock. For Abelard, the rock kind of slams straight into your chest plate, taking a little bit of the damage to you, but definitely winding you and kind of pushing you up against the side of the stone wall. Val, you stop and try and pivot to help. Nadria, I'd like you to roll a strength check for me, please.
I think Val's got shit straight.
That's okay. I'm
I've got
playing
plus
if you
0.
fail.
Come on. 19.
19?
Val, like,
You watch as it with Herculean
Yeah.
strength, Val
like
pivots.
his shirt starts to tear. It's like
This little 3'3"
Pulling.
fucking kinder.
Yeah. You see Val just pull this huge stone away from you, enough that you can kind of shimmy your way out
What a
from
legend.
between them, and then it kind of settles back against the other stone. So that will end everybody's turn.
As a bonus action, could I give Bardic to Abelard?
Sure.
I'm gonna use that on a different video.
Well,
Excellent.
got the dice.
So that will end that. A9 and Ira. You guys, you see coming around the corner this splattered with different bits of snow that are kind of sliding off metal. You can see A9 just A9, you turn and you can see Ira's kind of struggling against stone, trying to get out.
Like,
Making snow angels.
Delirious.
Against the wall where there's
In
no
shock.
snow at all.
Just stand there with one
Help.
leg going.
Yeah.
like the coyote from
Looney Tunes.
Roadrunner.
Wile E.
Yeah.
Coyote.
Yeah, he's screeched to a halt.
That was a sound.
Thank you.
Are you alright in there? You sound so
I'm
comic.
having
You
a
sound so
great
British.
time.
Are you alright in there?
I'm having a great time.
Hold on.
I'm chilling. I'm dying.
I'm in me mum's car.
Brum, brum.
Hold on, can we just back up? Was that the sound that Ira made?
That was the screeching hole.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, alright.
Killed him.
So,
Wait, what? What part of that?
Get out me car.
I'm in my mum's
I'm
car.
just imagining Ira doing that in the middle of a fucking avalanche.
So,
Honestly, that would
A9
be
is
a
helping
pretty
Ira get out, I'm assuming,
Based
or...
reaction. Yes. Sorry.
Alright, on the count of 3, you got to push, yeah?
Fuck yeah, bro.
British.
What's happened?
Oh yeah, mate. We're
I
gonna.
don't really know, but this is gonna happen now.
Sorry.
Come on, lad. Once we're done, we'll have a cup of tea.
I'll get my
Heavy
pot
rock
on.
in it. You guys are moving the stone together, so one of you can roll with advantage, or you can each roll a strength check. Up to you.
Oh. No.
Up to you if you want to each roll a
advantage
strength
would
check.
be better.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we don't
But
know.
we don't know. You
we
can
don't
get
know.
really high. Decide.
I don't mind.
Somebody decide.
Let's both roll. There we
Okay.
go. It's been decided.
Make up your
Good
mind.
decision.
Oh, that 20!
Yo!
That's my
This
first
is
nat
cool.
20!
Oh,
Right.
Is that
Guys, I
really
got
your
24.
First, is that really your first nat 20? Nice. What did you roll?
Roll again!
The
He's
dice
cocked.
are rigged.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What just happened there? That was weird.
Cocked.
Yeah, that's what.
well,
that's
it was a 7.
Okay,
-1. No, not -1. Just 7. Just regular.
Sure,
one.
so
Who
A9
pumps?
slides to a stop.
There you go.
Charging for
Begins to kind of try and pull the stone, wrapping around it, try and pulling it off, and then seeing A9 struggling, you just kind of, with one arm, just...
And now
kind
A9's been.
A9 just manages to jump out of the way. You guys are now free to
Jump on
move
A9's
if you'd
back.
like.
He's squeezing up the hill.
Okay,
Yep.
wait. Wait.
Sorry, is this in character?
Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Can I? Actually, never mind. We don't have time. Can I jump on A9's back and we do together?
You can give it a shot.
Reminder, I just rolled a 7 on my strength check.
Hey, you can roll another
So
one. That's
you
fine.
jump on A9.
Can I use my whip as like a lever, like he's a reindeer?
You're gonna escape.
What? Do you want me to carry you?
Yes.
Hold on. You're using your whip as reins?
What the fuck is happening?
I can just try and pick you up, yeah?
I have no idea what just happened. So hang on.
Sorry.
So A9 is now pulling you.
No. I will run by myself because he rolled a 7. And
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. You
Okay.
just saw A9 struggling with the boulder.
Okay, well, yeah, I managed to push the boulder off
Yeah.
without his help, so.
You're just running?
Yeah. Okay,
cool.
All
Both of
right
you are
then.
just legging it.
I'm blooming
A9
legging
just
it.
kind of, again, Terminator T-100 through the snow.
I'm not gonna be able to see where I'm going.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow around. Up next we have Dilbert and June. You guys are moving forward again.
Where?
Anything else you guys are doing on your turn?
Crying.
Have
Make
we
my way.
have we reached any kind of threshold?
Well, it depends on how fast you're moving, so we'll just wait and see if June's doing anything.
You have your movement back.
You
now.
also have to roll your dex saves for me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh fuck off.
Above a 15, you succeed.
Over 15?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh, no.
I got an 8.
I got a 9.
Unfortunately, you guys do not succeed. So this time, you feel the rocks that are falling at a much faster rate just begin to spatter around you. Unfortunately, they do pin you, so your movement is 0 for this round. You guys do have actions, though, to try and shift them if you'd like to.
Well, guess I get to shift it again.
I can't. No, I
Do you have like a
'cause I
spell?
haven't at the start.
Like
no,
a-
I have. I can use a key point to take the dodge action, but
Nope.
Yeah.
it wouldn't work because it was at the start of the turn.
Yep. How long does Shield of Faith last for?
10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes. Good.
I'm
Is it
assuming my
concentration
one's-
as well?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I need to roll some con checks.
Your one's still. Oh, actually, you need to roll a concentration check.
First one failed, so I'm gonna add like 2 more bits of damage to my.
So you have to roll a
Con saving.
con save for me.
That is still a digit.
Yep, still need
Yep.
them.
Well, there's not really much else that I can do.
11 succeeds, so your Shield of Faith is still
As long as it's
up.
above a 10.
So.
You have to roll another one for me, though, again, because you did get hit twice.
9.
Now, unfortunately, it does not succeed. So Shield of Faith is gone for you as well.
Do we take damage?
You do. Are you trying to shift it off, though, or...?
I don't really see what else
Sure.
that can be done.
Yeah.
7 points of damage to you both.
Boy.
Yeah, I'll try and move the rock.
Same here.
So both strength checks for me. Above a 15, you move it.
No, I got a 7.
I got a 6 minus 2 is a 4.
Sure. So you both kind of struggle, feeling it pinning you against the either side of these walls. You're trying to push. It kind of settles back, and you don't make too much headway.
This sucks.
I reach out and hold your hand.
I'm 60 feet ahead of
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
you. Yeah.
I can't even hold your hand. I still reach out.
I reach out too.
Reach out and touch me.
And I'll cast Form of Dread again. Wait, may I burn this action? which is a 12 damage, 12 temp HP this time.
Okay. Dilbert, you can see beyond one of the, just kind of behind another one of those bulgings in the side. What appears to be just a tapering, an opening of
It's there.
the gorge. It appears to be maybe about 60 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
You two are
So
close.
literally, we would have made it out.
Yeah, you are very close.
Yeah.
We are dead. Because we're the dumb ones. The cautious one is dumb. Cautious is dumb.
Yeah, but to be fair, we probably shouldn't have used it.
So that will end your turns there.
Yes.
So up next we have the rest of the gang again. So at this point, you guys.
I've warmed it up for you.
Oh, you warmed it up for me. Thank you.
So first of all,
Do we get pinned?
you guys are pinned, right? So
Yeah, me
two
and
of you.
Avalon are pinned, yeah.
Just save Nigel though.
I would like you guys to roll dex saves for me. So Val and Nadria, just roll a straight roll. For you two, it'll be dex save with disadvantage.
Oh, that's a 12 on that deck saves.
A 7.
12 on that deck save.
12 does not succeed.
Nah.
Okay. So both of you feel the walls kind of vibrate and then you begin to take more damage.
Okay.
6 points.
Okay.
Damage. We've got Val and Nadria. You get
11.
does not succeed.
7.
Does not succeed. So you both find yourselves pinned again. Movement 0. You guys are
Square one.
back. All of you are pinned. So
Can I try something?
yeah.
This is one of them creative player moments that may work or may just be the shittest idea ever. So I'm pinned between a wall and a rock, right?
Yeah.
Can I use Dex to crawl further under the rock?
No.
Lol.
So the rock is flat on the ground.
But like it's like,
Are you're
well,
trying
like,
to?
can I like tuck myself in and then like use a blanket and a shield to create like a layer of padding above me and then try to create like a bit of a bunker and just wait it out? Because I've got a blanket and I've got a shield and I figured a shield should be able to take.
You want to wait the avalanche out?
That's the plan. Because I don't think I'll make the strength, but I reckon I can just wait and then just Dex climb my way out.
Up the 200 plus feet high cavern wall.
However, I don't think I'll fill all the way. I don't think.
So currently, Abad, you're in this. So this is the wall here.
Yeah.
This is the rock here that's kind of jutting out. It's kind of pressed up right against your legs. So
So it's
like,
only my legs.
yeah. So you're pinned by your feet at the moment.
I figured
But
I was
you're
just full
kind of
chest
like
high up on a rock.
Well, it's a boulder, so it'd probably come up to maybe like your waists. So you could still theoretically try and pull yourself or try and shift the rock. If you wanted to, you could try and flatten yourself against and like try and squish down as much as possible, but it would be hard to reach your backpack because you're pressed up against the wall.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to get your
Blanket.
out.
But I would have a
But
shield.
you have your shield, yeah. So if you want to, you can try and wait out the avalanche.
From a mechanics, how bad of an idea is this going to be? Am I, like, is this like an instant death suicide thing where like I shouldn't try it, or could it work?
You're asking me as the I mean, everything could work. Possibly.
Alright.
Like it might work.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, what's the edition of the Bardic Inspo?
D6.
Okay. I mean, my dex is better than my strength. By a lot.
If you can describe to me how you could acrobatically get out from this situation, then I would let you roll an acrobatics check.
Squeeze. Like balance and squeeze and
Sure.
wiggle.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
Bardic is D6. You fucked me on this. Sorry. Okay, that works. 22.
Pulling the dice.
Sure. With a 22, you look at your shield, you think about it for a second, you try and raise your arm and just immediately think it's probably not the best idea. So you try and like shimmy your way out and press your back up against and like use your body weight to try and shift your way out. It takes a little bit of time, but you manage to make your way out from this rock. Not shifting it at all, but managing to use your dexterity to get out.
Now, for me, how far away would I have to run back to get out of the avalanche? Just seeing what's going on. Is it like the entire gorge avalanche, or is it just...
It feels for you now like the entire gorge is moving, and there's, just stones kind of flying down towards you all, and an avalanche is kind of folding in.
Alright. Good.
The rest of you guys, if you'd like to try and shift out from underneath the rocks, you can either roll a strength check, or if you can describe it to me acrobatically.
Is this me now, or are we still?
No, so it's
No.
Val, Nadria, Kruger.
You guys.
So into a spot.
Yeah, it's
We
a
still have a Misty Step.
I don't want to use it yet.
They're saving it.
No comment from me.
So you described the walkway before as like 3 of us could walk on it.
Yep.
So that would be what, roughly 10, 15 feet wide, something like that. If I go big, I technically cover like a 10 foot by 10 foot square.
Yeah.
Would that let me get the rock off like right away because I'm a large creature, or would that just help me to get it off easy?
That'd help you get it off. You still have to succeed on a strength check.
I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
I grow from 2 foot to 8 foot in a snap, and
Sure.
I'm gonna try and get the rock off.
So you guys see Kruger kind of struggling to push the rock and getting angrier and angrier.
Yeah, I am like
muscles bulge, and you watch as he grows in size and tries to shift the stone off.
very mild steam, and also like you see my skin get kind of like rocky like the stone itself, so I'm trying to just embody the rock. I'm like, get the fuck off! Holy shit, no, that doesn't work.
You find yourself kind of wedged, so with your increase in size, so you can't find a decent place to kind of push against these stones to try and shift them away from you. So you both are pinned still.
Cool.
What did you get?
2.
Nice. I love it too. Val?
Is this a turn?
Mhm.
Oh. Can I transform into a brown bear? Is that
You can.
possible?
Yeah.
Because it gives you +4 strength.
That's smart.
You
and
can.
I
Yeah.
just want to.
It's a bonus action as well, so you feel like your action is...
Oh, because you're a fucking moon druid.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
just beastly, so
that's
Yeah.
baller.
we're gonna turn into a brown bear, and then I'm just so it's a roll, a strength roll
Yeah.
to push out of it.
Yeah.
You're all use the bear strength.
That's
Very smart.
that's pretty cool. Oh, get fucked! I mean, it's really good. No, it's it's an 8.
And
The
H.
lack of thumbs.
You guys watch as Kruger doubles in size, triples in size. You watch Val panic, and then immediately just fur begins to sprout across Val's skin, and he also shifts, and you see the visage of a bear that kind of roars and tries to shift off, but kind of can't find a foothold in the space. You guys have movement 0, as you guys are still pinned.
The rest of my turn still, because I haven't moved or anything. There's some pretty big rocks that have fallen.
Mhm.
Have any of them got stuck in the cover that we can hide underneath?
Roll a perception check.
That's a yeah.
Please, love me. I'm sorry, that's right. 15, I mean, that's not terrible.
15, none seem to be big enough for you to hide under, but you can hide behind some of them, sure.
And that would give cover from, like, the falling rocks. Like, I could wait behind
Maybe,
that cover.
yeah.
Cool, I guess that's the best I've got. I'm gonna do the blanket shield thing behind a rock. That's like kind of against the wall. I kind of like jam the rock up between like the wall and the rock, and put blankets above me, and then just wait.
Sure.
That's what I've got. I'm not
Alright.
making it to the end.
Okie dokie. Up next we have A9 and Ira. You guys are both legging it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
There's a rocks first.
You can move 105 feet, I think, but I'd like you all to roll, or the both of you to roll a dex save for me, please.
Please no more rock.
They just love D&D.
8.
Oh.
8.
TPK. TPK.
4.
Okay, you both find yourselves slammed into by these heavy boulders that begin to kind of press in, seeming to fall all around you now. Your movement is 0 for this round, but you do have the action to try and shift it if you'd like to.
Yes, I would love to try and shift it, please. Just, roll.
Strength.
So many of my plans will help me, but make the situation so much worse.
Shatter!
Avalanche time!
Catapult
17.
boulder.
17, yeah, you manage to shift the stone off with just a shove from your shoulder. You are no longer trapped. A9,
There's nothing that I can do to help, is there?
you've just used your action, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. Could I sneak past the rock?
Mm?
If I'm very no, I'm just gonna try to.
If you can
force-
describe it to me acrobatically,
No,
Sure.
I'm gonna try to force the rock from me.
sure, go for it. Moment of
Strength
truth.
check.
Yes, please.
Every time it falls off, it gets worse. That's a 9.
A 9, unfortunately, does not succeed. You try and press your hands up against the rock and you try and shift, and it just kind of settles back into place. Alright, so at the moment, pinned, we have Nadria, Kruger.
All of us but Abeloth, I think, are pinned.
Yep.
That's all I got.
So up next, we have Dilbert and June. First up, I'd like you guys to roll a dex save with disadvantage for me, please.
9.
9.
Dex save.
Oh, this
Yep.
dex
Oh,
save.
actually, that reminds me.
That is a
8 points of damage to Ira and
Oh shit.
Nat 1.
that one.
Mine is not a 9 because it's a save. That is a. It's 9 plus 3.
12.
12.
Sorry, did you say 8?
That is 5 points of damage to the both of you. As another rock kind of wedges in around you. If you can describe it to me acrobatically, then I'll let you use acrobatics. Otherwise,
What part of me is
Stone.
pinned down?
Your butt.
Just
I
your
mean-
tail.
Just my tail.
you're kind of pressed up against the wall.
Can
That's
I
right.
get up there and kind of like use my feet as leverage and spring my body outwards?
There's not a whole heap of space. But you are pretty small, so
Spring from one side of the
you're trying to like walk up with your back pressed against and like your feet up, or like you're just, what are you trying to do? You're trying to vault off it?
Sure. I'm just
Vaulting
trying
off
to-
it probably, I mean, you'd have to try and shift around.
How much room do I have to shift around, I guess?
Not a whole lot. You're pinned, so
I'm
your
pinned
movement is very, yeah.
against the wall. Can I use my staff in any way?
How would you like to use it?
Do I still have access to my hands?
Yep.
I'd like to kind of
Should I try and pole vault?
sure. A little bit.
I think that's still kind of strength, but sure.
Hmm.
You can roll acrobatics. Go for it.
That'll be a 21.
Sure. You managed.
23?
23?
With a 23, you manage to kind of wedge your staff in, and using it like a lever, you watch as it bends back slightly, and you can into the snow. Beyond, you can see that June isn't nearby.
Can I
Pinned.
say that I aimed myself to fly backwards towards June?
No. Nice try, but no.
How far do I need to go to get back to June?
60.
60. Can I step of the wind, key point, use my as a bonus action to dash back,
Sure.
and then action help June?
You can't use your action to get out.
I reckon
Huh?
just run
Do
both.
you-
So,
I did use my action. to
yep,
get
so you'd have to use it only to get to June. Do a bonus
Run
action.
while you can, boy. There's naught here but death.
Yeah, but if I stick around,
Death in my very
Yeah,
crushed
if I
legs.
stick around, then
You'll get pinned
I'll
again.
get pinned again.
Just run.
But if I run, then what good am I to anyone?
You live.
Okay, I live, but everyone else dies.
Don't
Yeah,
life
You can
means
recover
more to me.
bodies.
Huh?
You can recover bodies.
Yeah. We can be body recon.
Please.
Body recon.
We might need to. We could stabilize so you don't get sick.
What do I see at the end of the tunnel?
Death.
You just see an open space. It's not super. It seems almost. It's only fractionally larger than the entranceway, so it's pretty narrow still. 3 people across. You can see beyond what appear to be pine trees. Just a forest of pine trees.
Does it look like the rockfall stops?
Yeah. So you're no longer in the.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's the exit to the gorge.
How far would I need to go? So I'm currently 60 feet ahead of June.
Mhm.
How far? And it's 60 feet out.
Yeah.
So it'd be 60 feet, 120 feet back. How fucked up is June looking?
Fine, honestly. Because most of it's just been temp
I mean,
HP.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
June does look pretty scary at this point in time. Like, warped in a weird way. Like,
I would run.
Well,
I'm doing
technically, I can, on a turn, if I don't get pinned, step of the wind, and bonus and action run back.
Just leave me. Leave this old
Do it,
bag
do
of
it.
bones.
We'll do what we do.
Would cry.
Would Dilbert notice other people being pinned around him?
Just think of me as a tent.
Dilbert watched as June got stuck. Is it your turn next?
Yeah.
Have you made a check to get out yet?
No, not yet.
Can I hold my dash action
to.
Oh.
to wait and see if June gets out?
So if you're holding your dash action, you're holding it to move forward if June gets out, or back to June.
Forward if June gets out.
Sure, you can do that. June?
Can you hold your dash action to move either way based on the stimuli?
No.
Well, in that case, I would like to...
Holding an action needs to be kind of specific.
Does it need to
unfortunately.
be fulfilled?
No.
No, so it will just dissipate if
But
if
you
not.
will
But
spend the key point.
So yeah.
the reason it needs to be so specific is because if I just said, you can dash either way, then
Then
it-
what's the point of me holding?
Yeah,
having
because
a
it would
turn
just
order
be-
or
yeah.
something? Okay, yeah. So I'll hold my action to specifically go out if June gets out of the thing.
Sure.
If that doesn't happen, then nothing.
June, go for it.
Well, presuming it's over my legs, the boulder.
Yeah, so you were also pinned in a similar position to Dilbert. There is another one that's kind of boxing you in, so you can only really go like over or shift the rock.
Am I under the rock?
So you're pinned by the rock.
So
Okay.
under it.
No.
So part of your movement is 0. Essentially, that's all you really need to know. Is that you're not it's not actively going to crush you further, but there's very little space, and the tops of your feet are kind of pinned by this rock.
So it's just landed on my toes, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where is
Here is your diagram.
where is
Nice.
June in that diagram?
This is June.
Oh, true. And that's the rock.
I I didn't have a bigger rock. I can use this.
This is
Okay.
here's my example for you. This is the wall. Here's June. Rock. It kind of goes up to like your knees. Right?
So your knees are against the wall. You're just kind of like chilling.
You could bend forward over the rock.
What I was thinking was I was gonna try and hip thrust move it, like you were trying to like get off a like it's like a self defense thing where you like do a jolt, sorry, not a vault, but I don't know if that works from this position because I thought it would was like on me. I guess it would.
Well, it is on you. You can only really
Sort
move your
of.
top half.
Not on me in the way that I thought it was. Would it still work if I wanted to make a acrobatics check instead to try and do a hip jolting movement to try and
No, that'd be
nudge
still be
myself
strength.
out? Could I backflip out? That's acrobatics.
So your feet are pinned, so you couldn't get enough strength to jump up. You could try and shimmy if you wanted.
Do the splits.
Acrobatically?
Yeah, Abelard did, so you can
Okay.
Yep.
In that case, that's what I'd like to do.
give it a shot.
Dun.
Give it a shimmy.
No, only 9.
Unfortunately, you try and wedge your arms in to try and like shift yourself up and just lift your body weight rather than the rock. And unfortunately, it just isn't like the wall is slightly coated in like the frost, and you just can't find a foothold or like an arm hop there.
Dilbert
I'd
doesn't
like it.
run.
I have a bonus action. I could hex you.
What, to run away?
No, just
No,
I-
it just makes it harder for you.
yeah.
Like-
It would just make it generally more useless.
I'm gonna do my bonus action.
Just
I guess I'll cast Shillelagh on a. I've got a staff with me.
That's such a goofy word.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
Do I have a staff with me? Yes, I've got my druidic focus. I would like to cast Shillelagh on it, so it strengthens the wood.
Can you cast it on your druidic focus?
Yeah, I think that's the one point of my druidic focus.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're just casting Shillelagh on your like a wand or whatever. Your
Yeah.
staff.
To like strengthen the wood, hopefully, is my goal. To magically reinforce it.
I'm so sorry. You said wand.
What did you say? What?
About
We're going away again.
Oh no! Don't start that. Don't start that. I'll be going away.
You manage to
That'll end my turn.
focus Shillelagh on your druidic focus. Up next we have the rest of the gang who are mostly pinned. So
How's my cover going? Is it working?
we're gonna find out. So you can roll a dex save for me. This is a lower DC for you.
Okay, but just from is this sustainable long term for Abelard, or should Abelard start fucking moving us?
They're boulders, so that's up to you to decide if you think that's sustainable for Abelard.
How is this rock fall
It's a
gonna
good
last?
point.
Until it's all caved in or we're dead.
Yeah, but how
Until
many
there
is all
stops
caved
being
in?
rumbling of loose rocks.
How many
Maybe
loose rocks
Well-
are there?
might not be the best because it has more
Well, we're 10.
12.
12. You don't get pinned, but you feel a heavy impact that's jarring your arm from above, and you're kind of struggling under the weight of a boulder that's landed on your shield, but doesn't seem to have hurt you.
I'm gonna triangle the boulder so it's the one that's acting as my shield instead of my shield. And just slowly start wedging rocks.
Roll a strength check
Oh.
for me. You're moving a boulder, so
Yep, that's fair. That's fair.
don't roll an out
Roll
one.
high, roll
Yeah.
high.
I mean 10. Could be worse.
Yeah, could
You
be.
managed to hold it pretty decently. You think you're shifting it into the right spot, but it still feels really, really heavy on your shield, and you're not quite sure you succeeded in angling it to be your shield. But it seems like you did a pretty good job for most of the shield being covered.
Okay. Wonderful.
Sure, you're just hunkering down. That's it.
I'll do a mass healing word on the gang around me.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
I'd like you guys to roll dex saves for me. Everybody that's pinned, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
12 hit points for everyone.
Thanks for
Sorry, 12 hit points for those
No,
three,
don't
not
roll
everyone.
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
The aim is like just stay alive and cover and just keep everyone alive.
Well, with advantage it would have been a 16, but I got a 4.
Sure.
Nice.
With a flat roll.
Nadria.
No.
Okay, you take 7 points of damage.
With a flat roll, it would have been an nat 20. With disadvantage, it's only a 10.
So you guys are still pinned, movement still 0.
How much damage?
7 points of damage. 7 points for you as well, Val. Abelard, no damage for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nadria, with
You're
a
dead.
natural 1,
Oh, you're right.
Use your bare points
you
Oh,
feel
I shouldn't have healed myself.
a stone immediately kind of slam into your kneecap, or it kind of jams in between two. You feel white hot pain kind of erupting, feeling your patella crack. And you will take an additional 6 points of damage.
Did you roll on that one?
Yeah. You rolled a nat one, right? Okay. I was gonna say I was not being unnecessarily cruel. Like
Well, everyone got 13 hit points around it, so like, I hope that helps.
everybody trying to get
I'm
out,
gonna
or
So I'm gonna keep track of this separately.
Yeah, you gotta lose your bare
I
points first.
were to
So-
shape
Probably should have
change
that
as
right.
small as
Did
I
you heal me
could, would I be
after
able
I
to shimmy
lose
my
all?
way out
It
easier?
would
You could try,
be
yeah.
around that full.
As in, like,
That is
for
what I
the
would like to do.
disadvantage.
John,
Would that have
how
been
small can you make
first?
yourself?
As small as the smallest
would
of
have
a small
happened
creature.
first.
That's
The
like,
healing.
we think it was 2 feet.
No, the
Yeah.
damage would happen first.
Okay,
Gilbert
so
is
the
a
rock
small
will happen
creature and he's 2 foot
So I'm
2.
full health.
2 foot, I think, is the
Sure.
smallest
I
you
can
could
become
physically do.
Dilbert sized.
Sure, you can try and. I mean, it immediately kind of changes. You have to be quick, but if you roll an acrobatic check for me, we could see what happens.
Yeah, I got a +1. I got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's a 9.
Does not work. So, as you try and shift your shape, you feel your bones kind of rearranging, and two foot tall Nadria, they kind of shrink just below the boulder, and you feel the boulders kind of settle into place and pin you still in your small size. You can't quite make your way out. Kruger.
I'm gonna bonus action a second wind to heal myself a little bit more. That's it.
80 hit
that-
points.
That still technically works. That's 8 plus 5. What's that? 13? That's like 13. Is that right? No, it's 12. It's 12 hit points.
My healing would have gone up
Yeah,
after the
it's
damage
I
from
was
the
right.
rocks.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
before- yeah.
So how
You
much?
guys wrong.
Cool.
It was 13 hit points you would have regained after taking damage from the rocks. So if it did make you go unconscious, you would have been picked up again immediately.
It's okay. You heal me back to full.
Yeah.
And
Now we just have to survive the rest of the rocks. I'm not moving anywhere.
If you fail casting a spell, do you still cast that spell?
yes.
Thank you.
No worries.
Action. Try to. How am I? Just for flavor and fun. How am I pinned?
There's 2 rocks on either side of you. You kind of have to kind of shift them.
Gotta do some goofy movements, guys.
Can you just go big?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go big or
I'm
go
big last
home, bro.
I'm big last time. Could I? But like, so like, I'm like encased, sort of.
Yeah.
Could I? Boing! Jump out.
He's magic.
True.
Sure. You can give it a shot. You'd still have to roll a check.
Oh, but then
for me.
no. Because if I fuck up, I'll fall fucking into the gorge. Maybe. No.
You're trying to jump up to the hole, to the top.
No, not to the top.
Right.
No, I don't trust. The way I'm rolling tonight, I don't trust myself to not like jump out and then die. I'm just gonna shoulder bash one of these rocks so get out.
Go for it.
21.
Sure. Feeling
Yeah,
yourself
fucking
getting
time.
angrier and angrier, seeing all of these rocks kind of around you, pitting all of your friends, you and shift it into the wall next to you, and leave a bit of a crater in your wake. So, well done.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey, Agrissa! If this is meant to be a test of worthiness or something, it's a shit one!" And I'll go, and I'm use my action, but I'm gonna diligently move 30 feet and like get next to who's pinned. You two.
Those two. Otherwise, is currently making himself a rock house.
Avatar's.
Avatar. The
Avatar.
last airbender.
Well,
Rock bender.
you're a bear.
And I'm 2 feet.
I'm gonna go near Nadria, and
Everything changed when the fire got attacked.
I'm gonna go near Nadria. and
Everything
myself.
changed when the rock fell happened.
Traumatized.
I'm tiny and scared.
Sure. So you're gonna help.
I'll help her out on the next. No man on the next time.
Okay. Val, you're shifting rock as well.
Like trying to get out of the rock.
Yep.
So roll strength roll.
Strength, yep. With the bear stats.
Plus
10.
no one's
No.
I was
rolling.
about to say if I rolled high, I was gonna like do
Does
like
not
a bear
succeed.
roll, like no, but
No one's rolling.
I'm
one.
like-
You try and scrabble, feeling your claws scratch against the stone. Unfortunately, do not shift it. I think everybody is gone. Everybody's done their thing. Up next, we have A9 and Ira. I think only A9's pinned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So I'd like you guys to roll some dex saves for me.
Yay. 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
I assume I have disadvantage.
Yes.
I think I need to buy new dice. My dice aren't working.
Yes, then more.
See, that's what I say, and none of mine work.
Mm.
I keep getting more, and none of them work.
Rock house.
Unlucky rolls tonight, guys. What did you get?
1. Not a crit
Natural
fail,
one? Okay.
but
8 points of damage to you guys.
this dice just keeps rolling. It looks
Movement
like it's
0 for you both.
Can I please try and remove the
Yep.
rock?
Go for it.
16.
16? 20? Sure.
No, 20. Yeah, 20. Sorry.
Sure. With a 20. No, that's okay. With a 20, you shift it off again, and you're moving 30 feet forward again.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I thought that I didn't have movement this turn.
Oh, you don't. That's right. You're pinned. A9, you're going to try and shift it?
Yeah. I'm not helping, sorry, but.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Stop falling off the edge. It's a 5.
Do you want some dice?
It's fine.
You sure?
Maybe I should. bring my
Unfortunately,
dice.
not enough to shift it.
This is bad.
Bad news bears.
Let me get my hefty dice.
Up next, we have Dilbert and June.
I'm gonna look
How many turns would it take of no movement for the rock fall to stop?
You have no
at
idea.
No idea.
Okay, I'm assuming dex saving.
Mm-hmm.
Dex save. What was it? Oh,
Uh,
it's a 4. I thought it was
11.
Unfortunately, does not succeed.
7.
7 also does not succeed. So, you are both pinned. Actually, I rolled really low for damage, so only 4.
Jack, if sound or like massive vibrations was what caused the rock fall, then the massive sounds and vibration caused by rocks falling are probably going to sustain the rocks to
Yeah.
continue falling.
Until there is no more rocks to fall.
And plus, half of us aren't even moving and they're still coming.
Yeah, this is true.
This is very true. Yeah. It's not
Um,
us anymore. It's the rocks.
That's so goofy.
Alright, you guys trying to shift out again?
So the rock hits me,
Mhm.
and I'm now being pinned by this fresh rock.
So you were always pinned. This additional one is just, I mean,
Amongst the herd.
yeah.
But I want to, with my reaction, I want to cast Hellish Rebuke and just see what I can smear around these rocks to see if anything will happen, usefully getting them out of my way. Is
Can
my
you
goal.
read me what Hellish Rebuke does?
Blah, blah, blah. You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
You want to try and hellish rebuke a rock?
Yes, I do.
Sure. You point towards it, and
But
you
it's 3d10 below one.
you try and focus. Does not light on fire. It's unfortunately not a creature.
Was this rock small enough for me to deflect?
No.
Technically not an attack, it's a dex thing. Yeah, good try though.
I'd try and get out of the rock.
Sure. Acrobatics again for you.
Sure, I'd do it in the same way I did last time.
Yep. Go for it.
That'll be an 18.
You succeed.
7.
Does not succeed, unfortunately. So you are no longer pinned, but June, unfortunately, you are still pinned. Can't wiggle your way out.
I don't know what to do.
Literally, if you can escape, just leave.
I mean, I can. I don't. I feel like I shouldn't leave.
Key point. Get out of here.
Is there a check that I can make?
Aren't you not pinned anymore?
4.
I'm not. I suppose it's kind of just up to me, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're doing what I think you're doing, then yeah, that's just...
Yeah, but if I leave, then I won't be pinned, but then you'll be stuck.
Just...
But I've only got 22 hit points left.
There's all of us coming as well behind.
We're not on our way.
Yeah, but no one's moving.
No, I can...
We will get.
We will eventually
You
get there.
guys don't know what happened.
I can
So.
buff myself slowly, just rebuffing my hit points here and there in a vain attempt to just wait it out.
Okay. I take a key point and step at the wind. Out
Sure.
of the cave.
Out? Alright. What does it look like as you step the wind?
I'm looking back, conflicted on whether I should stay in the position I'm in, because I'm currently... I can see the end, but every time I stick around it doesn't seem to be getting any better or going away. And I've got June telling me to leave and rocks continually hitting me in the head. So kind of shedding a tear, Dilbert goes to see if he can wet it out outside the exit to the
Alright,
thing.
so feeling a tear course down your face, you take a step forward, and then as light as anything you seem to kind of spring forward and make your way to the edge of the gorge there. And I think it's a pretty good place for us to take a break. When we return, we will see what the party gets up to as they try and make their way through this gorge. Make my way.
Turn my dad in the gorge.
Making my way through the gorge.
I'm dead.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. For everybody that is on Twitch, we'll see you guys in just a little bit. But for everybody who's on YouTube, we'll see you guys in the next part. It is always a pleasure and never a chore to DM for you all. Much love to you, and we will see you guys in a little bit. Goodbye for now.
Boy.